A talking horse giving rides to bodyguards?
Right? My family shunned me.
Oh.
I want the whole backstory on this horse.
The hopper said I had a tumor.
Well,
We won't have a talking horse for very long, I guess.
Hello and welcome, everyone. My name is Elliott. Welcome to our Dragon Heist campaign. This is episode 3, where we're going to be exploring Trollskull Manor. It's basically the filler episode of the campaign, and we are so excited. Today I've got 4 friends of mine. Joining me is in the top left is Caleb. Say hi, Caleb.
hey guys, I'm Caleb. I'm playing Hershey, the human bard.
Nice, nice. And top right is James.
Hey everybody, my name is James, and I'm playing Aeodin, the High Elf Fighter.
Pew pew. We also got Kris in the bottom left.
Yo, I'm Kris. I'm playing Gulroc, the half-orc barbarian.
Rar. And David in the bottom right.
Hi everyone, I'm David. I'm playing an air genocide rogue.
Fantastic. So tell me, what do you guys remember from our last episode?
We totally murdered a Mindflayer, which was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, that was a while back because we did take some time off. But yeah, Mindflayer, and you returned Floon back to Volo after hearing and finding out about the mix-up between Raynar, which I think his name's pronounced Rainier. It's noble, but we're calling him Raynar.
We're making it our own.
Thank you.
And so upon returning Floon to his friend Volo at the Yawning Portal, you find out Volo doesn't have the money. So instead he gave you a deed to a worn down building in the North Ward called Trollskull Manor. So let's we'll check out the map of Waterdeep here. So you'll notice that there's this red X here. See the red X? Nice red X. This is where Trollskull Manor is located. It's quite a ways away from the Yawning Portal, so you have a very long walk to get there.
Could we commandeer a carriage, or is that totally unnecessary?
That might cost money.
Yeah, we'll hoof it.
You don't want to spend
Kind of poor.
Yeah, that too. Except
Alright.
Caleb.
So you're just gonna head straight there?
Or sorry, Hershey.
Would it be possible? Well, yeah, let's just head straight there. I'll figure that out later.
Check it out.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's check it out. Let's see what's there, how much space we got, what we're working with.
Show me what you're working with.
Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna transport there, fast forward a bit. For the most part, just wandering through the city. There's just lots of passerbys minding their own business for the most part. We'd say it's about afternoon time. You guys rested up. Took a nice sleep at the Yawning Portal after talking down Durnan. So let's check out the alley. All the tokens you see on the map is basically like local businesses, places you can go visit. So if anybody's interested, these are basically your neighbors. You're always welcome to say hi before, progressing any further. But around the corner is going to be the Manor.
Ooh.
Is this like how nice is the neighborhood?
The neighborhood itself, and I have the official description. I'm just tweaking the camera settings real quick.
Box text. Box text.
Box text.
Box text. Box text.
For the most part, everything looks to be in like normal working order.
Wait. What's a page turner? There's the Rishal, the page turner.
Ooh.
It's his job to just.
Maybe tell stories or write stories.
Maybe he's
Or
a
reads.
bard. Maybe you'll have a bard buddy.
No, he's the guy that stands next to
Bard buddies.
the harpsichord and just turns the sheet music. That's his job.
Oh, that makes sense.
Worst job.
Well, everything's breaking, to be expected.
Yeah.
Can't be a stream without everything falling apart.
It's mainly just because I didn't restart. I just presumed. But 1 second. Great. So all of you pass around the corner. For the most part, everything looks to be perfectly fine until you get to what is labeled as Trollskull Manor. And it is right in front of you. And I have a handout just to see what you can see what it looks like.
Oh boy.
And
I love handouts.
My second favorite thing next to box text. Wow, that
it's a little rundown.
Most
I like it. It's classical.
Yep. So passing through a mixture of shops and housing, a pretty nice neighborhood, upper middle class, but as soon as you come around the corner, your hopes drop a little bit as Trollskull Manor booms and looms before you. It's 4 stories tall and boasting balconies, a turret, and 5 chimneys. So a turret is not like modern day turrets, it's more like a giant tower just to look out of. It's what
Can
Rapunzel...
we put modern day turrets in there?
Yeah, you can throw rocks from it. It'd be awesome.
Functional.
So, from what you understand, Trollskull Manor was one of the grandest in Trollskull Alley. It's fallen into disrepair. Boards cover the windows and doors, and you can see that the roof needs some work. A lot of the windows are broken, and some have been boarded over. 2 ravens perched on the second floor balcony. They look at you lazily as you walk up. There's a small deck along the front, and on the right side is a wide door. Red paint's peeling off, and it's not boarded. So, would you like to enter?
Sure. Yeah. Carefully.
Carefully.
Wait, should we knock first?
Gulroc doesn't go carefully.
We should knock first.
If you want to.
I'm afraid Gulroc's not going to tear down the whole place.
I'll just before we walk inside, I'll just be like, you guys, if you see any rats, just don't tell me. Just take care of them, please. Please. We need to make sure there's no rats in here.
Are you scared of rats?
I roll my eyes.
I don't like rats.
He was scared of rats last time, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody's stepping in through the front door. Let's check out what it looks like.
Oh my god! Oh. Oh, it looks normal.
Oh, what's his face is here?
Wait, what?
So as you walk in, you see Volo there to greet you.
What?
Is that Volo?
Volo is in
Avatar?
the blue. In the blue. There was another character there that you'll get to meet too.
Yeah, they look like a ghost.
At the sound of that, as you announce, you do hear a lot of rattling chains and spooky sounds.
Spooky.
This place is haunted.
Might be. When you walk in, the tavern is a tap room, and it's filled with broken furniture, tarnished silverware, casks of wine that have turned into vinegar, and worthless debris. The tavern's other rooms are all empty, except for lots of cobwebs, dust, and harmless rats.
Wait, so this was a tavern?
This bottom floor appears to be a tavern.
All right. The bones are good.
Mm-hmm.
We can turn this into a bar.
I'll just say, all right, guys, sorry, I need to take care of this, and I will immediately go and either try to crush or shoo off all the rats that I see.
Okay.
I have to take care of this.
Yeah, so as Volo witnesses you massacre a couple rats, he chuckles to himself. He's like, there's plenty more, Aeodin. I apologize for that. But welcome everyone to Trollskull Manor. I'd love to give you the tour, but first, you each have a letter.
Ooh.
So he hands...
Already getting mail?
Yeah. Each of you receive a letter. So I will share that to the party. They're basically like flyers, as far as you can tell, from all the factions in Waterdeep that are here and have heard about your recent adventures and just word of mouth, gossip, and some people you've already met. So this one was addressed to Gulroc. It's from the Emerald Enclave.
All right, I take the letter and I hand it to Hershey and was like, Can you read this for me? So I guess give him the letter so he can read it.
Good old illiterate Gulroc.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "Are you interested in joining the Emerald Enclave?" There's a, there we go. Come meet us at Bulk. No, I'm not very good at reading too. Bulknomer in the Southern Ward.
It's a very hard to read word called, but
Fulk what?
Fulconmere. Fulconmere.
Fulconmere?
Yeah, Fulconmere in the Southern Ward.
Okay.
Oh man. I swear, I have 12 intelligence. I swear.
Enclave?
So yeah, you're welcome to address that however you see fit. The next letter, this is the one that looks the most intricate of the bunch, and it's addressed to Hershey. It's from the Harpers.
Oh.
So if you'd like to read that.
It's from Renair. He says, oh, sorry, it's not. It's from the Harpers.
Mm-hmm.
Raynar tells us you are a good bet. He bought you tickets to the opera tonight at the Light Singer Theater in the C Ward. If you are interested, meet me at intermission, private box C. Formal attire is required for admittance.
Okay, so if you want to go see an opera, you were invited. They're very expensive tickets, and they were presented along with this letter. However, you can glean that you do need to pick up some formal attire. So it's up to you if you want to attend.
A wardrobe change would be nice.
There's also a letter addressed to Aeodin from Force Grey.
Oh, do I take it? I read. I am Vajra Safur, the Blackstaff. Come to Blackstaff Tower in the Castle Ward at once. Bring your friends. Force Grey. Awesome. Who was the other guy? War Dragon?
Yeah, Maloon War Dragon. Maloon War Dragon.
Okay, and he was pretty cool. All right. Vajra. I'm interested in just, that is a fun name to say, so I'm interested.
And the last letter of the bunch, it was very convenient that everybody got their own. But this one was addressed to Zagoria.
Says, who do you fight for? Let's talk. From the Lord's Alliance. Jailster Silvermane.
Yep, and you remember meeting Gillester. He was the one that, he witnessed you take down the Trollgur, and you approached him, and he basically called you out for being a thief.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Also attached is a legal code of Waterdeep. So these are basically the general rules that you have to follow in Waterdeep.
Bored!
Don't follow those.
Yeah, it's essentially don't commit crime, and you won't.
Oh, assaulting a citizen's
time.
only 1,000 GP. That's not too bad.
What about openly admitting you commit crime?
There's factions for that. There's factions
to one of the guards.
Great.
Pretty well.
So yeah, as Volo pours himself, or at least attempts to pour himself a cask of vinegary wine, he pours it out after the first sip, and you look around and you notice that the hearth is physically in good shape, but the chimney is completely clogged, and the hearth is mostly covered in soot. There's one dusty, unbroken glass sitting on the bar, and if anybody tries to pick it up, you're very certain it will break. Most of the windows are broken, all the light fixtures are broken. There's a keg of beer behind the bar, but upon attempting to touch it, it just pumps out dust. There's major water damage, a small plaque behind the bar that says, Employee of the Month, Liff.
Liff?
Liff. And so, when you say that name, you hear the ghost again. So,
hello?
Woo! Go away!
Hershey, did you say something?
Is that a ghost? So like I don't know. Should I roll for perception to see to think if it's a ghost or not?
Volo kind of like coughs and he's like, did I mention this tavern is haunted? That's why I got it for so cheap.
Really? Because it's haunted? It's not because everything in here is broken and watered down?
Yeah.
It was a good deal, okay? I didn't really look into it. I had an investigator who kind of shafted me in the end.
Well, you're going to help us repair this and get it unhaunted, right?
Oh, hell no. I'm just here to give you the tour. Listen, the deed is in your hands now. You basically took it off me, and we never really signed anything to where I owe you money. If anything, I didn't have to give you the deed. You should be grateful to have such a wonderful place. And as he says that, like, wood boards just like fall from the ceiling.
Oh, how wonderful.
Now I have here a guild. All the guilds of Waterdeep. I went ahead and looked into how much it would cost to repair and at least get this manor into working order again, should you choose to operate as perhaps a tavern. After all, this was once the best tavern in the North Ward. It would cost roughly 1,000 gold pieces just to get it back into working order. And then there's, of course, the guild fees, so they charge for labor. And then you might want to recruit some people just to man the bar, unless you adventurers choose to pick up a new career.
I definitely think some passive income would be nice. If we could just... Yeah.
Seems we're a bit light on the initial
upfront cost
funds. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you could pick up some work. I mean, it's not as if you have people to kill right now, do you?
I mean, do
You
other
always have
people
that.
in this town actually pay for adventuring?
Oh yeah, or do they always just pay you in shitty old warehouses and bars?
There's always money to be had. I just don't have any. It's a entirely different sort.
That's kind of funny because you offered it to us, but then you just didn't have it. But no, that's totally cool. It's fine. It's totally cool.
Listen, buddy, I give you my prized manor. And he gestures wildly. Don't you like it? You might like it.
I pick up a rat that scurries by and I toss it at him. Not violently, but I just toss it at him.
I'll roll to see if he perceives it.
27 damage.
He's dead. Oops.
It's nice.
Dexterity check. It hits him in the face, and a split second later he screams. Like, ah!
Oh, be careful about them. They're pretty lively. They're a pretty lively bunch.
You hear a ghost chuckle.
Yeah,
All right. So, okay. Hello, ghost. Hello.
Woo!
Okay. What was the name? Lift?
Man, these are just, wooden boards making weird sounds. Ghosts don't exist.
Lift. Hello. Lift, can you come to the bar, please?
As you say that, he's the entity, as you can already tell, something's responding to you. It begins to just knock things over and basically be a nuisance. Kind of like
that was my next question, because my mind immediately goes to, hey, everybody in town's gonna want to come to the bar tended by a ghost. So if he can touch things and move things, that's pretty cool.
Can you come to the bar without knocking things over?
Ooh.
Yeah, I'd be alright with a ghost if it was just tame ghost. But yeah, just like a little zany character.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we'd have to convince him. How do we pay him?
Does anyone speak ghost?
Yeah, that's what they want to. Yeah, who speaks ghost around here?
What language is that?
So Volo,
you're spiritually, you're like ethereal kind of air guy. You speak ghost, right?
Yeah, of course.
Oh well, there we go.
Yeah, go for it. I give you a little push up towards the bar. Oh, go for it.
Hello, ghost. Are you there?
This is assuming he speaks common, correct?
You're gonna need a Ouija board.
We're gonna need a Ouija board?
Boy.
At the moment, this entity does not want to talk to you. Perhaps you have to start cleaning up the place.
Thanks, DM.
It's the one who made the mess, though.
I don't know how to segue that.
No, that's good.
Alright.
So
Guess
we need
what?
to round up 1,000 gold. Wait, plus
I mean,
guild fees?
I can get some work from. I wrote this down.
Your girlfriend?
Tarim.
Wink, wink.
She's not my girlfriend, okay?
So I
Well,
have a list.
If you'd like to take
Still,
a
I'm
trip,
super about that.
if you'd like to take a trip back to the Yawning Portal, I'd love to have a conversation with Mr. War Dragon.
So in front of you is the
Oh.
list provided by Volo
We can
as
afford some of
to
that.
all of the.
Would we be able to do like the cleaning and stuff ourselves?
If you spend some time on it, I would say.
Okay.
But you would also need the materials. So most of this are material costs.
Oh, okay.
Is there a handout that we should be seeing right now?
Yeah, it's right on the map.
What can you see right now?
I see only my token and the tavern, and the rest is fog of war. Let me reload.
Yeah.
I mean, I see.
So other people can see
I
it?
see like half that, Like half of it's like obscured in the.
Yeah, half's
Fog
obscured, but I see everything that's currently relevant.
Yeah.
So
We
maybe
can
I should
actually do
refresh.
some of this stuff now. We have the gold for that.
Here,
Yeah,
I'll
well,
present it
we're
a different way.
Do we?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, I can't see it, but it's okay. What does it say?
Here, I'm gonna pass it out.
It's just like the cost of what it like cleaning and repairing things are, or replacing stuff. Like I think cleaning services for the chimney is like 5 gold.
That's
but the roof
unnecessary.
repair and water damage are the real kickers there.
Oh wow! Look at this.
I thought you said the kitchen hearth was in good condition. You gotta pay 100 gold for that?
It's
Why?
basically clogged.
Oh, it's clogged. Okay.
But
I
thought-
can try making furniture with wood carving.
You're not
Wait.
as experienced in wood carving as you think you are. You've
Okay,
carved
okay.
totems.
I don't really know how it works. so-
Yeah, you could attempt to make one, and we can roll for it and see how well it turns out. But let's say it'll just turn into like a stump with legs.
Yeah,
Hey, that's a chair. Technically
Oh.
a chair.
it could add to some charm, Maybe it'll be like.
Yeah, it's gonna be a real eclectic place, It's
Well,
gonna have
hipster.
some like rough wood furniture,
Yeah.
stunning, clear coat. Be really good.
So as you
I
guys
wanna
are
try.
talking, some people walk by, a lot of people peer in the windows. One person in particular comes to visit, and from the looks of it, it is a half-elf druid, and he introduces himself. Hello, my name is Fala Lefalier. I am a herbalist right down the street, and I am part of the Guild of Apothecaries and Physicians, and I operate out of my 3-story house just down the road. Now, should any of you adventurers, and I can tell you might need a potion or two, as well as herbal remedies, I could be of service.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, sir. My name is Aeodin. These are my friends here. Welcome to
Hi.
our humble place.
Well, it was humble at one point, as he kind of like wipes dust off the counter and walks around just inspecting literally the chaos of a once beautiful establishment. I used to attend this manor in my youth, and I would love to see it back in working order again.
Really? Yeah, we hope to restore it to its former glory.
Would you like to donate anything toward the cause?
I am, an apothecarian. I don't think any of my wares would be of any value for your establishment, but should you need any fauna, or say, flowers to decorate, I could be of service.
Hey, that's good.
That would be lovely.
That's helpful.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, man. Thanks. This neighbor's looking out for neighbors.
How neighborly.
Well, I'll be on my way. I don't want to be burdened. And he kind of like bows and he's out the door.
What was his name again? One more time.
Fala Lefalier.
Sala with a T?
Yeah, Fala Lefalier.
Herbalist.
So now we know where to get some potions and junk, huh?
Yeah,
That's cool.
and it's right next door. That's awesome.
We're potions right now, though. We should probably like. I'm gonna try to do some work to make some money because we're kind of poor at the moment.
Yeah, he gives you a flyer of like potions he has before he leaves. It's potions of healing, greater healing. The lesser ones are 50, the better ones are 250. He also had like potions of water breathing, climbing, animal friendship, and just like non-magical herbs. Like if you wanted to try some essential oils.
we're all anti-vax.
Yeah.
We're LMLM. We're all friends.
All right. Well, yeah, I think we just need to stockpile money.
Mm-hmm.
So in any way possible, we could find some work. I mean, I'm definitely willing to go to 4th grade to see what would be available.
Well, let's first before we do anything, let's see like how much do each of you have? Like I have 27 gold and 17 silver pieces.
I think I have 17 gold. Yeah.
Looks like I got 18 gold, 28 silver, 77 copper.
Yeah.
Oh, 17 plus 18. What did you have, Gulroc?
27.
27.
I guess 10 silver's like 1 gold, right?
Yeah.
That was 5 silvers one.
Oh.
Could be wrong though. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's 10. It's 10, 10, 10.
Oh.
How much do you have, Hershey?
I can't find it, but I know it's like 15, 16 gold.
It should be on your character sheet, right?
Mm-hmm.
At the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't add the silver, but that's around 78, plus
Okay.
or minus. Or actually, plus.
So we can purchase brewing equipment with that.
Mm-hmm.
Or repair broken meat.
I mean, I think we need to clean first before we start like buying furniture, like wares.
Yeah,
Sure.
I guess it's true.
What's that list?
Well, I want to right now walk up to what's his face? What's his name again? God, I'm so bad at
Volo Thump, get on. At your service.
Volo. What is the Emerald Enclave?
Well, the Emerald Enclave is a group of druids and rangers. I suppose they saw an accomplished warrior out of you. They usually don't reach out to barbarians, but it would appear that you are a protector of the realm of sorts. So if you're into nature and hippy-dippy stuff, no offense, of course, they're the people to talk to. I believe that elfin person that just walked in, he's part of the Emerald Enclave.
Oh.
Should I ask him why he was here?
I didn't know what it was.
Most of them are very humble about their belonging to the Emerald Enclave. They're very nature lovers. Very nature lovers.
So I'm very humble too. Very humble. The humblest of humbles.
Now I'd love to give you a tour of the rest of the place so I can be on my way.
Alright.
If you'd like to meet the ghost, and I've met him several times, as you can see, he was once the proprietor and barkeep for this establishment. His name is Liff, and he lives up in that god-forsaken tower. If you'd like to meet him, that's where you'll find him. I basically have avoided that place like the devil's workshop.
Is it dangerous, or you just don't
The
like?
ghost lives up there?
I don't like ghosts. Yes, it's dangerous. Well, I'm no ghost hunter.
Is he violent?
As far as I can tell, he's just kind of protected the place. He's really had a fondness for it. And even since he's died, it's as if he couldn't give up working here.
Well,
Interesting.
it'd be nice to have some free labor, you know. He likes it. It's just, you know.
How do we communicate with this ghost though? Is it all? It's just like damaged by time, right? There wasn't like an accident or like a fire or anything, right?
No, not necessarily. Ever since Lif died, it seems as if no one really had as much ambition as he had. He thoroughly loved the place.
How did he die?
This was quite some time ago, maybe 50, 60 years ago. And ever since, it's just never been the same. I think he died from suffocating on a sausage.
Sausage suffocation. My cousin had that.
It's not the most glorious way to go, but, you know, it's better than being poisoned, I suppose.
Are you sure he wasn't poisoned?
Yes, I'm quite sure that there was an autopsy and everything.
Suspicious that he
Well,
mentioned
I'm glad we have that.
I bought this manor in an auction. Long story short, because it's haunted, and because, well, nobody's really maintained it, I got it for dirt cheap. I value that should you restore it to working order, and perhaps rid yourselves of the ghost, you could resell it, but that's just too much money. I barely had enough to pay you all, and notice I didn't even pay you. I mean, I gave you the deed, remember?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember you
Thank
not
you.
paying us.
Does anyone have a quill? Quill and parchment?
I can't read, so no.
I do not. Let me see here.
Yeah, why would Gulroc have that?
No.
I can write. I can't read.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, that's something I'd be interested in getting. I don't know how else we can communicate to this ghost. I feel like if we give him something to write with, maybe
Maybe we'll figure it out as we go along. Like,
Yeah, maybe we should go visit like a supernatural
That's
expert.
Okay.
Let's
Or
take.
just clean the place and see if he likes us.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true too. Maybe maybe instead of exercising him, we could make him a friend too. So.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a tour for the rest of the place for now, and then we'll figure out what to do.
Yeah.
Sure. So Volo leads you to the basement first. He's standing over the latch, and so all of you maneuver yourselves into the basement. I'm really hoping this works and you don't get like a black screen. But here's the basement.
Oh, that worked great.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I still only see black, just FYI. If it's just me though, don't worry about it.
I'm gonna click
I
on
can
your
refresh him one more time.
Yeah.
Did I see it fine?
Yeah, I do too.
Do you guys see my token?
Yeah.
Okay.
let me try something.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm like all on my own. It's all good. We can keep moving.
Yeah, I'm just trying something real quick just to see if it works. Try refreshing one more time.
One more? Okay.
Yeah, once more.
Refreshing.
I like this music.
Yeah, very casual.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, boom.
Nope, nothing.
Gulroc gets it. We're both music. We appreciate music.
Can you move your character at all, James?
Yeah, I can interact with it. And like pull up my sheet and stuff. Or it's weird. It's being very touchy. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the light that I'm attempting. So instead of doing Fog of War, I'm just gonna turn it off.
Okay.
Because I thought it'd be cool just to explore it.
Oh, is it like a view distance kind of a thing?
Yeah, it's basically updating it as you move.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's something that's not happy.
So
Oh shit! I just
Yeah.
screwed-
No, I'm completely blank.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm blacked
Yep.
out too.
hold on.
I'll refresh.
Did you turn it on all the way?
It's being very finicky right now. And I already told you guys why. Let me just refresh real quick.
Cool beans. Have you guys ever heard of the Magic Castle in Los Angeles?
Yeah.
So, if you get in there, they have a piano room and a ghost plays the piano, and that's all I can think about right now.
Oh, dude, yeah, we could have like
Sweet.
24/7 entertainment. We could get that.
Hershey
Teach us
could
to
play with
piano.
the ghost. He'd be in a ghost band.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hershey
Dead
the
like my
ghost.
career.
Now we're outside. Oh, now we're back in.
Oh, I can.
Hey,
Okay,
really
I
big.
see everything now.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Anybody not see? Okay, cool.
That's good.
All right, so yeah, from what you can tell now is you're in the basement, very dark, dingy, dusky, plenty of rats. There's a little swarm in there if anybody wants to deal with it.
There's a what?
A swarm of rats in there.
I hyperventilate.
Oh,
Gulroc, time to rage.
Nah. There's a-
I'll stay by the stairs.
would a thunderclap hurt everyone in here in this enclosed space?
Stone walls.
Hey, here's the
Maybe I'll
rats.
hold off on that.
Okay, well the rats are basically about to attack. You guys want to just
Oh.
fight some rats real quick?
Yeah.
I'll just slam my club down.
They all
I'll
s-
fi- All right. I'll firebolt. I'll light it up in here. Are we doing
swipe
it?
them.
Just like combat?
yeah, go ahead and roll initiative.
Initiative? Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Yeah, let's just have a little warm up battle here.
Okay, sweet. Ah, rats!
My character sheet keeps closing on me, and I don't even do anything. The heck? Where's my... There it is.
This combat music is dope.
Delightful.
I love it.
All right, so Zagoria with an 8, Gulroc with a 12. Rats rolled a 13. Hershey rolled a 13.
Oh boy.
All right, well, we're gonna start with Gulroc anyway. So Gulroc, tell us what happens. What are you doing?
I'll just pick my giant Trollskull club out and just let it drop on him.
I also made your Wind Fury macro, so you get to try that too.
Okay, yeah, I gotta shift up my character. Right?
Oh yeah.
If you click your character, your macros should pop up on the top.
Yeah. So the Wind Fury totem will have the attack as well?
No, it will not. So we
Oh,
need
okay.
to just edit your Great Axe
Well, I
macro.
missed.
Oh, okay. So swing and a miss. It's almost as if he did it on purpose. Everybody knows by now that Gulroc loves animals a little too much. But at least he tried, right? Is there anything? Is there anything you want to
He's
say?
attempted.
Yeah, I shrugged like, whoops.
Whoops. So next up would be Zagoria. Zagoria, how do you want to handle this swarm of rats as they leap at you?
They're leaping, huh?
Yeah.
I'm
They're-
gonna try to skewer all of them like a shish kebab.
With the rapier. All right, go for it.
You better,
So I
dude.
just put the macro, does that work?
Yeah, you should have a macro. Click your character, and it'll be on the top there. Nice.
See.
17. So yeah, that'll hit. Go ahead and click the word rapier.
Sneak attack?
Yes,
So everyone's close.
it looks like it did both. So yeah, you did 8 damage to it. So I'd say you definitely skewered at least 4 on your Your nice little rapier. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I guess that's pretty much it. Maybe hide behind. There's very dangerous rats, you know. They might have some disease.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take cover.
Your rapier is foaming with rabies.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah, a couple of them are
Thanks.
foaming with rabies now. Olothamp is crying in the corner. He's like, "Oh, I didn't want to come down here."
Oh.
Well, Aeodin,
very
what would
brave,
you like
man.
to do?
Very brave.
I'm being like, this is why I hate rats. And I firebolt. If I move, is that opportunity for them?
No, they're kind of like swarming in this room here. So this whole
Yeah.
room is basically filled with
That
rats.
whole room? Oh my god. Like,
Yeah.
how many?
Probably 24.
Ugh! Whoa! Alright. Firebolt.
Just set it on fire and leave.
16.
16, that definitely hits. Roll for damage.
6 damage.
Beautiful.
As the room illuminates slightly.
Yeah, I'd say you hit about probably 6 rats with that, and they singe and burn. You smell like burnt hair. Not a very fun smell.
Gross.
And I walk up next to him after he's like so passionately flung a fireball. I take out my rapier and I just start like going around stabbing the rats like I'm like a city worker picking out garbage, like poking the rats, like walking around just poking them, picking them up, put them in a burlap sack.
Just to
And
keep them
that's
for later.
That's your whole turn.
Yep. Was there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Caleb?
I'm just pretty annoyed that we have to deal with this shit right now. Okay, it's just a lot. We get attacked by rats when we get into this place. Anyways, what I'm doing.
So yeah, while you're picking up rats, you pick up a couple live ones, but just they're excited for human contact for whatever reason. So as you put them in the bag,
like I'm stabbing rats as I'm going. I'm just like poking at them. I guess I could use my rapier here. There you go.
okay, yeah, you're picking him up, you know, like a guy on the side of the highway with your rapier. Just boom, boom, boom. Go ahead and click rapier. See how much damage you did.
Oh, that sucks. I did hit click rapier though.
Oh, it's okay. I'll click it for you.
I clicked it.
Oh, you did click it? The word rapier under the 17.
Oh, under this. Damn.
Yep. Wow, 6. Perfect. Well played. So yeah, the rats, they're basically on their last life here. They're gonna try and scurry up the stairs.
Are
So
we blocking the stairs?
yeah, you are. So if you'd like, you can take a attack of opportunity. It would be everyone in range. So
Yeah.
I'll let them attack first.
they're trying to disengage right now.
I'll go.
Okay.
I'll sling another firebolt.
Wow.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Hey.
Just
Yeah. So how do you do criticals, Elliot? Is it you roll twice or you roll and you double it?
so I don't think firebolt is critable.
No?
I could be
that
wrong.
Sucks.
But yeah, magic in general, I don't think you can crit with.
Oh, okay. So is it just a hit?
Oh, okay, never mind. You do get to roll all damage dice twice.
So rolling
So-
twice. Okay.
Yeah, so instead of 1d10 is 2d10. Yeah, I just searched real quick.
Oh, it automatically
Oh.
rolls 2.
It
That's
knew.
amazing.
God, I love technology.
Oh, it's the best. Okay. So,
So, yeah.
9.
So yeah, with just like a fast firebolt from your bow, it almost splits and hits each and every, like remaining rat. It kind of like felt their presence, or maybe like the life force. Your firebolt was drawn to them, so you impaled each one against the wall with your arrow of fire, sir. Yeah, that ends battle.
So happy.
And I just keep. I act like nothing happened, and I just keep on picking up rats.
Okay. Yeah, so for the most part, everything's died down. Everything's back to normal. The Volthap, he kind of like walks over, he steps on rats, just out of spite. He's like, "Ha! Take that, you Neanderthals!" And
Neanderthal can't even sell rats.
but yeah, below it just smells really bad. It was once an ale cellar, but it's empty, so it was cleaned out at some point by maybe like bandits or such. There's an inch of standing water where Gulroc is currently standing, and you see some broken plumbing hanging from the ceiling. There's 2 large wine casks, but again, as soon as you taste them, they taste like vinegar because they're so old.
Why do we keep tasting these?
It's mostly Volothap. He's like, oh, more vinegar.
Volothap, you know this. That's all crap. Why do you keep drinking them?
I'm an alcoholic, okay?
That's
So-
canon.
So you guys walk back upstairs, and as you walk up, you have more visitors.
Hello?
So, yeah. You hear some friendly voices as they walk in the door. Hey, everybody! It's Raynar and Floon.
Our
You
boys.
You guys want a drink?
Oh, it's you guys. I
Yeah, fresh
remember
vinegar.
your name.
Oh, we just had a drink.
Are
Wait,
they
let me.
shit-faced?
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
Isn't it fairly early in the morning, too?
it's like
It's
early
afternoon.
afternoon, yeah.
Yeah.
But
We've all
Raynar.
been there.
Raynar he's very flamboyant at this moment. He throws each of you a little bit of gold. Apparently, he had intended to give you a little welcoming present. So each of you add 50 gold
Oh,
to your
nice.
A
inventory.
little bit of gold.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah. Oh, hello, everybody. It's
My friend.
I'm rich.
I just wanted to help you guys get back into working order. Me and Floon would love to be your best patrons. And Floon speaks up. You haven't really talked to Floon much, I think mainly because he was going through a rough time. It was definitely a rough patch in his life.
I forgive him.
Are you okay, friend?
Oh, never been better. I'm kind of out of work at the moment, so should you guys need a hand around the place, I'd be looking to, make a quick gold or 2.
Well,
Okay.
it just so happens this place is a shithole. So we could absolutely use your help.
How good are you at picking up rats?
Well, my mama says I was always good at hunting, so I don't mind doing some doity work, but as you can tell, I'm more of a people person.
Hmm.
Have you tended a bar before?
I've attended a bar before.
You're hired.
Yeah.
Could we hire him to help clean up the place for cheaper than on the list?
Oh, you want
Mm.
to
Is it
clean? He doesn't really seem excited to clean, but he's also very bored. He doesn't really have much to do.
If you start here, it'll work your way up to bartender, and you'll be making tips.
There's a lot of room for improvement with us. We recognize hard work and promote that.
Well, I owe you guys my life. And if my face can bring in customers, I'm sure, we could go into business together.
Raynar, do you mind us using your name and Floon's face for capital gain?
Ooh.
That's such a great idea, I'm gonna have to say no.
Oh.
I was gonna suggest Floon's no longer rat-infested tavern.
Oh, Volo chimes in. Yes, you might think about renaming the place, should you so inquire. But
All right.
Trollskull Manor is what it was best known for.
Can it be Gulroc's Tavern?
Floon's like, yeah, that's got a ring to it, bro.
I think we should commission a new sign. We should get a brand new sign and totally call it Gulroc's Tavern. But really, it just will say whatever, but he can't read, so we'll just tell him it says Gulroc's Tavern.
I can hear, asshole.
That was out of character.
Ooh. Ooh. You just hear the ghost.
The ghost just keeps going on.
Yeah.
Was he laughing or trying to
No,
get
don't change the name.
Yeah. He just knocks over some more stools, and anytime like name change comes up, he's very upset.
Guys, I'm getting a feeling we shouldn't change the name.
I mean, Trollskull Manor.
I like Gulroc's tavern.
Well, Raynar chimes in. He's like, "Wow, I suppose this place still is haunted, huh? I've heard the stories. There is a inspector across the street, a detective of sorts. Maybe he could help. But for the most part, this has been a recurring problem with trying to sell this joint."
And no one's thought to go to the paranormal investigator that is directly across the street.
Well, I wouldn't say he's paranormal. He's not really a spiritual type. If anything, he's very good at like solving murder mysteries and most of the. Oh, let me recall for a minute.
Did you hear about how he died?
How Liff died? Liff is he was the previous patron.
He choked on a sausage.
Yeah, he choked on a sausage. You haven't heard?
Bolo heard. Is that the story? Everyone has the same story?
Yeah, this from what we know.
Yeah, all right. Well,
Sausage suffocation.
I mean, if he's gonna just keep like knocking stuff over, it is gonna be difficult to run a business. So we either need to venge him or get him on our side somehow.
What if we call it the Angry Ghost Tavern?
What do you think about that, ghost?
Ooh.
Oh, he's
unsure.
He's open. Sounds open.
Ooh.
Oh no, he's not. Sorry, I missed that one. Sorry, I'm just starting to speak ghost.
Pretty good at it.
I'll go behind the bar and I'll just kind of like use my like wrist to like polish off the sign, like the employee of the month sign, just make it look nice.
Okay. Yeah, so as you fix it, tweak it, maybe realign it a little bit, a floating rag like comes down from like the nearby wall, and it just like it starts making like circular motions on the counter.
Oh, so okay.
Well, thank you, Liv.
Ooh.
Excellent. All right. Well, we're making some headway.
All right, this guy's alright.
So Floon and Raynar start to back up towards the door. Floon, he's pretty sure he doesn't want to stick around for the hard part of cleaning up all this junk, as far as you can tell. But he's like, hey, if you guys ever need a little hand, I'd be sure to help. As he just continues to leave. But right now, I got plans at the place, so I'll catch you later.
Hello.
And Raynar's kind of like got his hand on his back. Like you can tell the two are basically inseparable since they got back together.
Aww.
But Raynar, he's like, good luck everyone, and don't spend your money too quick.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And so
We
they
appreciate the gift, and I'm glad you're both safe and drunk.
as are we, friend. Sayonara. That's not a language.
What language is that?
That's good. A little bit.
It's Druidic. It's Sylvan.
I speak Sylvan. I've never heard that in my life.
Oh, did I say Sylvan? Yeah. It's canon.
Yeah,
It's canon now. You learned a new word.
Do we have one more room to search before?
So Volo thinks for a minute. Yeah, well, there's 2 more floors to inspect, as well as the garret above. But again, the garret is haunted.
By Liff or more than
the
that?
Garrett. It can't be that bad.
Well, we think there's only one ghost, but who knows? Ghosts could maybe have ghost partners. Maybe this ghost gets freaky, and that's why we hear all these noises. Ooh.
Maybe he's subletting his ghost apartment.
We're all very melee, except, I mean, do we fight a ghost? Like with physical weapons? Is that a thing?
He's an ethereal being.
Ooh.
He can go through walls, then why would I?
We would probably need a magic item.
Yeah,
or something.
magic sword, definitely.
Magic
Yeah.
sword.
So as you guys go up the stairs, you had to walk around. So long story short, the staircase to the next floor is outside and around the corner. So the tavern itself is not connected indoors.
Oh, okay.
So it's almost like a second establishment. But as you walk up the stairs, which are here, and that's from the outdoors, you come into the common room. And you find out that there's no key, but the door is locked. So, how did you guys enter? Just describe how you entered.
I got a club.
A couple
Wait, you're saying
neighbors.
you entered through the locked door?
Yeah, you enter through a locked door, and a couple neighbors are basically poking their heads out at you.
I mean, I could have picklocked it, but
I picklock it.
it's kind of suspicious.
Girl, we own this place.
Yeah,
Right.
this is ours. We'll do what we want with it.
I mean, it's either you pick the lock or I break it open with my Trollskull club.
I mean,
Yeah, I
that
can
would
pick
be,
it.
yeah. We want to avoid
Breaking anything.
repair costs. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, just roll to pick the lock then. 6.
Yikes.
So your thieves' tools, because that was a natural one, they kind of break off in the lock. But you have basically like a set of 3, so you can just mark this if you like, but 1 of 3 uses is busted, so...
Your lock picking kit has death saves.
Yeah. So yeah, that was not how you all entered. So how did you all enter?
Oh man. I
I
mean,
got a club.
there's a balcony, right? We could try to climb up a balcony or something.
Yeah, there is a balcony.
We already have to buy enough stuff.
I'll try to climb in through the balcony.
Okay, so everybody's kind of like huffing and puffing, climbing up to the second floor. Or only one person.
The front door.
Only one person.
As they're climbing through, could I just try like just pushing it really hard, see if I can just like push it open?
If you make a strength check, sure.
But is that really like just pushing it open, or is that just breaking it with your hand?
You're gonna do what you're gonna do. Like I
Yeah,
can't stop you.
No, I was just pushing it. I wasn't breaking it. I was just pushing it.
So the door kind of warps and bends, but does not give way. It's still locked.
Sturdy.
A little bit of creaking action. But it seems as though Aeodin wanted to climb up and enter through a window.
Yeah, or try. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're all broken already.
They're all pretty much broken. I would say 1 of 3 is just broken in. It's also not boarded, so you're able to get in.
Could I try to unlock it from the inside?
Yeah, you can try. It's probably a lot easier. I don't think you need to make a check for this, but yeah, I would say the door opens from the inside. You don't see any key anywhere, so that's just something you got to keep in mind. Is that it's a door that locks, but you don't have the key. So,
So
All right.
I just need a new
When you're
door.
inside, you're secure, but
yeah. And for the most part, this is basically like your living quarters. You all walk into the common room. So it's looking a little unluxurious. It's very worn down. The den itself has a nice sitting area near the turret, and one of the chairs is okay. The other has a bad leg that gives out as soon as someone sits on it. There's a fireplace, which is in good shape, and it looks like it was better taken care of, but the chimney itself needs to be cleaned out, else smoke will just like surround the whole second floor.
Yeah. Is this the same chimney that connects like downstairs?
I would say so. Yeah, it's just a tall chimney.
Okay.
There's a couple end tables and a couch, but the couch is rotten through, so it's like moldy. It's got mushrooms in it. There's several bedrooms, according to Volo. However, this is the only room, as he mentions, that has a bed, and the bed itself is also rotten, similar to the couch. That room would be this one that I'm pinging. That's the spare room. This is like the master bedroom. But you can also turn these into anything you like. They don't have to be bedrooms. This is kind of like a living area, also known as the den. This one here.
Okay.
Wow, what a second floor, am I right, guys? Don't you love it?
This is a lot of work.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, let's go check out the third floor.
Just glazes right over that one.
So here's the third floor.
Okay.
Everybody walks on up.
Whoa.
Pew, pew, pew.
Why are they in a different room than us? Anyway, some joke.
We need accuracy in the token placement.
Listen,
There we go.
we'll furnish this place, and I'll give you the worst room.
No.
So
Not his place anymore. He can't do that.
there's one privy on this floor, and it's the bathroom. As far as these maps are concerned, the only other bathroom is on the first floor. So this is like the shared bathroom. It's on the third floor.
So those pipes that were leaking in the water Gulroc was standing in the basement was the shitter pipes, correct?
Could have been,
There's
yeah.
there's no sinks or anything in here.
The only sink was like in the kitchen.
Okay.
So this is like a 6-bedroom, 1-bathroom place.
It's very modern. Most people in that time, they pooped outside.
Yeah. Well,
That's true, yeah. I guess it's better than that.
There is a
Hershey's pooped indoors his whole life.
And it's usually not even his own house.
Mm-hmm.
He just poops in people's houses.
Indoor cat. That's what they call me, an indoor cat.
So I misled you. There is a second bathroom. This is the biggest bathroom, and it's connected to another master bedroom. So this is like a bedroom that is on top of the second floor's bedroom. This one has a private bath. But under that would have been a spare bedroom. So, if you want to take a nice clean bath, it won't be at this moment because this one is completely rusted. It is a large copper tub, and there's debris, and it's full of half really green water.
Yeah.
And
Disgusting.
yeah, looking inside, there's a frog and tadpoles.
Maybe we should turn this into a toad sanctuary.
You can serve frog legs.
I like that.
I think we should just remove the frogs.
Oh,
Aw.
Gulroc, what do you have to say about this?
I think we should keep the frogs.
See?
it's just
Three against
a
one.
singular frog, one frog.
It looks to be one frog and just a litter of tadpoles inside the rusted copper bath.
Well, it's a mommy. I can't take the mommy and babies away.
Exactly.
Yes, you all decide on what you want to do. I just wanted to finish this tour already. Upstairs, one more floor is the attic.
What are you rushing us now?
Please, I don't like this part. This is where the ghosty be.
Oh.
So around you is the attic. You can also catch a glimpse of the turret peak. There's like a little hatch door that you can go through from a lower level. The third floor, you could have, where the den was. But the attic itself is basically full of junk. There's broken pieces of furniture and stuff that was relatively thrown away. If anybody wants to search, you might be able to find something cool.
Yeah, I'd like to see if anything's salvageable. Or who has high, what skill is that?
I mean, can't we all do it?
Yeah, everybody search, and this is just stuff that you found as you were searching just on the tour itself.
Perception, right? Or investigation?
Yeah, it'll be a roll from 100, a D100. Everybody roll a D100.
Oh.
Yep. I'll tell you what you find.
Can you do a D1?
It should be in the dice menu. You might be able to, maybe in the advanced one, or /roll 1D100.
Oh, I think I found it.
And you can decide whether or not you want to keep it. But Hershey finds a puzzle box holding 10 fingernail clippings.
That's what I always wanted, guys.
Fun.
Aeodin finds a fossil of an extinct many-limbed critter.
Okay.
Gulroc finds a map of a labyrinth, which is penciled in a line that starts at the center but fails to connect to the entrance. So it's like a hand-drawn map of a labyrinth.
Very cool.
Zagoria finds a sliver from a spear that is inscribed to have pierced the armpit of a saint. Very specific.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very specific.
Maybe that's worth something to someone.
So Volothamp is tapping his foot incessantly as you guys basically wiggle your hands through junk. It's like, okay,
Sorry, like,
we can go now.
should we go to the top of this tower thing, or is this it? This is the top.
Sure, I'll meet you downstairs. And he just kind of like rushes downstairs.
Hello.
There's got to be something up there.
The Garrett's or whatever. We could just
It's the ghost.
put it up. Let's go.
All right, so you guys,
He's not leaving.
you go back down to the third floor and then climb up through the garret. There's a little ladder over here.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
And in the turret itself, you feel very like someone's watching. And there's a single chair and an empty painting easel.
Empty painting easel.
Yep.
It's about to paint.
Okay.
It looks as if because you guys saw a painting on one of the walls that it was that painting was made from that viewpoint because there's like windows looking out on the streets of Waterdeep.
Okay. Do I feel any like presence beside like there, or it's like I'm being watched from somewhere else?
It feels as if someone's in the room with you.
I'll just kind of call out, just be like, "Hello."
Ooh.
Is that Liff? If that's you, knock this chair over.
Oh, you knocked the chair over?
The chair like scoots. It like
Oh,
scoots.
it is? Okay.
That's close enough. Close enough.
I didn't know you had an eye for the traditional arts. That's nice to learn about you.
Oh.
I really wish you spoke common. All right, we'll be around.
Okay. Well, as you leave.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
The only thing.
Yeah.
All right. Peace.
You can feel a little bit more comfort from this entity. As weird as that is, like this ghost is starting to warm up to you all. He's definitely not keen on having new owners, so to speak, but you all have good intentions.
Yeah. All right, we'll be back.
Trash the place. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, we're gonna
I'm really
figure out how to.
fascinating with these ghost guys.
Okay, so as you guys come back downstairs, Volo's packing up his things. He was writing a lot before you all walked in. It was kind of like his one place to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city, as well as the people trying to get money from him. Just from talking with him, you understand that he owes a lot of people a lot of money. So he packs up his things. He's like, "Well, bidet, everyone. Enjoy your new manor. See, it's so fabulous." And he gestures wildly.
Sorry, did you say bidet?
Bidet.
Bidet? There's a bidet here?
No.
So I think
Good day, bidet.
Oh, my bad.
It's a different language. You like
Is it
Okay.
Sylvan?
he's an elf.
you speak Sylvan too.
He's like, I'm not an idiot.
Now, if you all would like to meet your neighbors, I would say now is the best time. As he peers out the window, and lots of people are kind of like talking amongst themselves about the new neighbor that filled in Trollskull Manor. You're the talk of the town at the moment. But Volo mentions that there's a couple places right next door that you should check out. There's the Bent Nail, which is a carpenter
Ooh.
There's the Steam and Steel, which is a blacksmith. There's the Corlon's Crown, which is where Fala Lefer runs the druidic business. There's Tiger's Eye, which is the detective business that you heard about from Rainier. And there's also a magical bookstore. And those are just like the immediate nearby businesses.
Okay. I'd want to go to. I mean, if I could pick 3 places to visit, I'd love to go the blacksmith, the herbalist guy, and then back to the Yawning Portal. But that's far, so I guess that'd be like later on.
Okay. Well, as you all basically start negotiating like what you're doing next, another person kind of walks into the tavern, and
I love how everyone just waltzes into this place.
We need to get a better rock.
Yeah.
So you guys are the new owners, huh? Nice to meet you. My name's Emic Froon. I'm the nearby tavern owner. Y'all aren't thinking about reopening, right? It's gonna be bad for my business, at least.
We're gonna put you out of business with our new awesome tavern.
Hey, fuck you, man.
But like in the friendliest way.
Oh, what? No, listen. I wanted to buy this place. Maybe you'd like to.
How much? Make us an offer.
You guys take payment plans?
No.
Would you like to trade? You want to trade?
This tavern for your tavern?
Yeah? Well, actually, my place might be worth more than yours at the moment.
No deal.
Look, this mana is the cream of the crop. When I tried to buy it, Volo, he cut me off in the auction. I was so upset. And now look at me. I'm just a halfling with nothing to live for.
Or you have a tavern?
More business sense having come up and telling us that this place is valuable.
It's not valuable. What?
And that he's desperate.
Whoa. Desperate? Listen, let me start over. I'm your friendly neighborhood bar owner. We can be friends. I used to want this place. You now have this place.
And you're welcome to drink here anytime you like once we open up.
What, drink your
Wanna help
piss
us at the
vinegar? Run your bar?
Very nice piss vinegar, thank you.
Hey, I have my own business to run, all right? We could go into business together. We can talk about it.
We could franchise.
I'll be like, let us just go. I'll sidebar. Let's huddle. Like, let's get a huddle together, boys. We should talk about this.
Listen.
Excuse us for just a moment.
All right.
There's a cool ghost here if you want to try to talk to him.
I know well about the ghost. If you decide to kill it, just, come talk to me and we'll figure, a deal out. But listen, I'll be down the street. Come to Froon's Brews if you want to drink. All right? I'll see you later.
Oh, we gotta go.
We got Froon and we got Floon.
It's a popular name.
Froon.
And the Zendarm and the Xanathar. And,
Yep.
So many names.
Yep, so he heads out. That was Emic Froon.
Emic Froon.
Yep. And basically, he's the only other tavern for, like, a couple blocks.
All right.
I would say that
Seems a bit sketchy.
Our only competition.
I think I can beat him. I mean, look how small he is.
I heard
Kind of like
that.
Squish and Block.
I would say that honestly, we're probably not going to be running a bar. So it may be good to have somebody with experience, even if we're not, if he runs everything and we still make, some, interest off of it.
Yeah, we can't be here to operate.
Well, maybe we can ask that one guy from the Yawning Portal. Or
Dernan? Oh,
Yeah.
Dernan's my boy.
Your brother.
Yeah, maybe he has like info on the guy.
Mhm.
An impression of him.
All right. Yeah, I mean, if he's willing to run it, like, that's cool.
I mean, he would get something out of it too. But yeah.
Yeah, of course. Like, yeah, it'd be a percentage, Something to think about. I'm not opposed to that because I know none of us can be here to like manage.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
So yeah, what do you guys want to do? You got some downtime. You can meet some people. You can discuss like plans.
Can we split up at this point to do different things?
Yeah, I'd say we should all like roll initiative, and then you can figure out.
That.
We'll take turns seeing what you do. Long story short, you got like a 10-day period to decide what happens with the manor and such before events start to happen.
Okay.
How do you have 3
Events happen?
Events happen.
Volo is a shisty dude. I'll just say that. I get more and more suspicious of him. I knew he's helping us a lot, but he's like...
I bet he's
Well,
never written a book.
Yeah, and he helped his friend Bloom.
I bet he's never actually written a book.
So weird. It didn't add everyone's initiative. Who did it at?
Oh no.
Did not add mine.
Yeah.
Did you click initiative on your sheet or just roll?
My sheet.
Okay, me too.
Yeah, let's get rid
Oh,
of the
okay. I don't know why I did that then. So 15, 6.
Maybe you weren't clicking on your character. That's probably why.
All right. Well, because Aeodin has the higher dex, he'll go first.
Okay.
So, what would you like to do? Which, by the way,
Yeah.
you feel an inclination towards the fireplace.
I do. I'll check it out.
Okay. So at this point, everybody kind of like split up. It was like, hey, all right, we're gonna go all search the neighborhood, talk to friends, and meet people. So everybody's kind of like separate for right now. So you're alone.
Okay.
And you walk up to the fireplace, and from your perspective, it bursts into flame.
I go, lift?
No response.
Oh, shit. I don't have any, like, detection things. I'll just kind of, like, stare into the flames.
Okay.
Intently.
So as you're looking into the flames, you see a letter.
Like parchment?
Yeah, you see a burning letter.
I'll use my longsword to, like, rake it out of the flame.
It doesn't seem to be corporeal.
Can I read it?
Yeah. Well, you aren't really able to pull it out with your longsword.
Oh, I see. Okay. Can I read what it says though from where I am? If I
No,
get
it's like a
up
closed
to-
letter. You just watch it burn in the fire.
Shit. I can't like get it.
You can try to get it.
Wait, you said it's like corporeal, right?
Well, when you tried to poke at it with your longsword,
Yeah.
your longsword passed right through it.
I reach my hand in
Okay.
to grab it.
At that, you see it. You pull it out.
Okay. Is it hot?
I
Did
gave
did
you.
I burn myself?
I sent you personally a handout, so check your handouts.
Oh.
So while you're reading that, we'll come back to you.
Okay.
The next up would be Gulroc.
All right, and so this is just for the current day, right? Like not stuff. Because
Yeah.
I want to do a lot of things, but I guess for now, I want to check out that bent nail carpentry place.
Okay.
I want to head over there.
And did you find the handout, Aeodin?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Is that okay? I have questions, but we'll keep going.
Hmm. Did that change maps for everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does anyone else have Aeodin like 4 times as
giant.
big as everyone else?
Yeah.
I'm still in the house. What the heck?
Yeah, it didn't change for me either.
I am huge.
What happened?
Oh. Oh, there we go. Now I'm outside. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to
What the heck?
refresh. Okay, so
5 times larger than everybody else.
yeah. So Gulroc, you head over to the bent nail.
Yeah.
So the bent nail is right over here. I'll move you there. So following the smell of wood, you find yourself at the bent nail, which is basically the closest business to your establishment. So leaving your haunted manor of sorts, you find yourself outside of a workshop and just like a whole section, kind of like sectioned off. What's the word I'm looking for? Lawn full of like awesome wooden sculptures and like tables, chairs. Like this guy always keeps himself busy, and you see him currently at work. Okay. He's very like into his project at the moment as you walk up.
Now, so is it like a carpentry shop where they're like selling the stuff he makes, or like a shop that's like a guild where you can like, you know, you study and do carpentry? Or
it looks more like a business. So this guy sells like furniture. You also see like a whole arrangement of bows, arrows, quarterstaffs, shields. Okay. And you notice the male half-elf carpenter, and you see the sign called the Bent Nail.
All right. Well, as I walk up to it, I examine some of his work. You said there were like totems and sculptures and stuff, right?
No totems as far as you're aware.
Oh, just but like sculptures and stuff?
Yeah, lots of sculptures.
All right, I like take a look at it, maybe like kind of touch it a little bit before walking up to him, and then it's like, that's some good work there. I really like your work. What's your name?
He puts down his tools, and he's a little hard of hearing, so he's like, "What? Ha! What was that?"
I said your work is good. I like it. What's your name? I'm Gulroc.
You say you're from the hood? Oh, well, welcome, friend. My name is Trollskull Bellbranch, but you can call me Tally.
Okay, Tally.
What? Tally it is. Oh, hi, Gulroc. I'm the owner and chief artisan of this establishment. Well, what can I do for you, sir? I like your club there. Ooh, wow. Can I see that?
I gave it to him.
He runs his hand over it, and it's very bumpy. He looks to be like imagining what it could look like.
Wow, this is quite a abomination, if I do say so.
I kind of picked it up off a Trollger.
A Trollger?
Like,
what's a Trollger?
It's like a troll and an ogre combined. It was a hideous looking motherfucker. But
wow.
Do you think you could do something with this? You seem to be looking over it.
Well, I suppose I could make it more usable for a man of your stature. This definitely seems to be crude, to say the least. Now, if you like, you could trade it to me. I'd love to maybe work on it for a time, see if I can make something of it.
Sure. How much would that cost?
Well, if you let me spend a couple days on it, I'd probably charge you 20 gold.
Okay, that sounds good. And I hand it to him, then I reach into my pocket, pull about 21 gold out and give it to him.
Oh, thank you kindly, Gulroc. So, I couldn't help but notice that you're one of the new owners of the Trollskull Manor down the lane.
Oh, yeah, that place, yeah.
Will you be fixing it up? I would love to come back and have a drink.
I think that's the plan. We're looking into... There's a lot of work to be done, but we're looking into sprucing it back up.
Oh my. Well, that manor had given a lot of business to this neighborhood. The North Ward has seen better days, that's for sure. Well, I best get to work.
One last thing before you go back to work. Do you have any advice for carpenter? Yeah, I like to fiddle around and carve some wood. I made this totem, and I pull out my Wind Fury totem.
Oh God, that's hideous. I'm.
I just put it back down and in my bag without.
Did you make that yourself? That, you've got some raw talent. And when I mean raw, more raw than talent, I'm afraid. But listen, I've been looking for an apprentice. I don't know if you'd be interested in making some money, maybe picking up some skills, as it looks like, you've got the inkling of a master.
I'd love to.
You could use the skills.
I would love to learn what I can from you.
All right, you come back in a couple days and we'll talk about this club and we'll see, maybe together we can find something for you to do, son.
All right. And I walk. I thank him and I say goodbye, and then I walk away completely forgetting about how he dissed my totem and just excited to work on some.
Okay, so he told you like 2 days, so come back in 2 days and you'll be good to go. So basically every turn is going to be kind of like a day, so to speak.
Would I be able to still? So that's my entire day. I wouldn't be able to go to like the Yarning portal and ask about work for that.
Instead of saying 10 days, let's just say it's 10 turns. And then we'll figure it out from there. Yeah.
Okay.
10 days was just like a rough number I kind of threw out. Cool. So that was your turn. Unfortunately, it did not carry over the turn order, but I do remember it was Hershey next. So Hershey, what would you like to do?
Well, I'd like to see to the matter at hand, so I'd like to find some way to get some gold to start fixing this place up. What's the best way to... I guess I should go and talk to Three Strings about work.
Okay.
Some ways to make money.
Yeah, so your first inclination, definitely go talk to Three Strings. And from what you read on your letter, you were also invited to talk to another harper who was Mert. And you were to meet him at the opera. So that's something you can...
Oh, I thought it was just tickets for me to go. I didn't know I was meeting somebody.
Oh, just to reread it, definitely. You were in need of informal or formal attire. So if you want to attend the opera, that's also where you'll meet like your next operative for the harpers. But Three Strings, he definitely, from what you could tell, had some information to share. So he's definitely a valuable resource. If there's anything in this neighborhood that you want to do, now would be the time, though.
I guess I want to go to the herbalist and get some potions real quick.
Okay. So, as you... potions are 50 gold each, but...
Oh, well, then we're not going to do that right now.
Okay.
All the gold.
They're so expensive.
Well, you do walk by, and you notice Follow's place is like a huge greenhouse. Like, you can see a nice entryway, and then on the second floor is like an open plant yard. Like, there's tons of different exotic plants that you can just see from the street. And he waves at you as you walk by. You also notice a half-orc walking through the plant yard. Just kind of like taking in the smells.
Place seems to caught my eye, so I guess I'll go in.
Oh, okay. So you walk in and you stumble into... There's a name for it. Follow's place. Follow's place. Of course you don't have to. It's Corlin's Crown is the name of the establishment.
Yeah.
Corlin's Crown. He says, "Oh, hey, Hershey, was it? Welcome back. I mean, welcome first. You haven't been here before."
Yeah. No problems. I was just wondering, I know magic potions are really expensive, but I was wondering if there's anything that, like, me as a layman could do to, between battles, perhaps help my friends who get injured.
You want to learn the art of the healer. Now, I do have some medicine kits
perhaps that's something you'd be interested in. Up to you.
Yeah, I mean, a medicine kit would be great. Maybe I get a little instruction for proficiency or
Sure.
something like that.
So, with one of these kits, should your ally fall unconscious, or, they're on death's door, so to speak, you can use this to stabilize them. So they wouldn't have to make any more saving throws, as they call them on the street.
Okay. Yes. How much are one of those?
For a first-time customer, I'd say 5 gold. 5 gold.
All right, I'll get one of those.
Okay, so yeah, you have a healer's kit.
There we go. And now I'll head it over to 3 strings.
Yes. And just as like a word of advice, he says, you can also learn to use those to patch up a friend in need.
Where and how do I learn that?
I can try and get my hands on a manual should you come back later in the week.
Okay, yeah, I'll come back later if you can get on that.
Certainly. Pleasure doing business with you, Hershey.
And with you, sir.
Oh, don't call me sir.
Oh, okay, man.
Listen, just a little about me. I like to be called they.
Oh. Okay, they.
Like my elven god, Coralon Letharian, I'm neither male nor female.
Oh, a little tidbit. Okay. Well, it was very nice meeting you.
Ah, you as well. See you again!
Yeah.
That was kind of like a TMI thing, but...
Yeah, I see it. I don't know how to react. Well, we already introduced ourselves. I can't kind of like add your pronoun in right now.
Right.
It's like, I don't see the opportunity.
Hey, we're both learning here.
That was the herbalism guy?
Yeah, that was the herbalism.
Person?
They?
The herbalism.
James, please?
All right.
Yeah.
The herbalism person.
Yep, that's them.
Okay.
So, Hershey, would you like to say you head back to Yawning Portal? You just tell your friends and you're going back to talk to 3 strings, or...
Yeah, so say, hey, I'm going to the Yawning Portal. Anyone else going?
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll see what Zagoria is up to. Zagoria!
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Let's see. I guess I would like to go to the blacksmith.
Ah, good choice. Yeah, as you walk up to the blacksmith, you notice 2 men hard at work, banging away. It's the Steam and Steel is the name of the establishment, and you see the sign hanging. Yep, the Steam and Steel, and it's a lot of smoke and steam billows from the many windows around the indoor forge, and you see an assortment of metal weapons, armor, and tools. You notice that there's a fire genocide and a water genocide inside.
My brother. Sort of.
So as you walk in, they basically drop what they do as they see you as an air genocide. They're very curious. They're like, oh my word! Welcome! How may we help you? My name is Embrick. I am the master weaponsmith here, and this here is my husband, Avi. Avi raises his hand. He's like, I'm a water genocide, and well, I'm the armor smith here. What can we do for you?
Awesome.
Let me just
Tell me to check out your wares, see what you got, weapons, armor, that type of thing.
Embrick smirks a bit. He's like, "Oh, check out my wares!" Wink, wink. And Avi just sighs. Let me just say that this campaign is very politically correct. It's great.
Nice. So what happens if there's a 3-way with a water and a fire genocide?
Ooh.
There's just some cataclysmic elemental
At this point in time, Embrick, the fire genocide, he's imagining that right now. And he sees the steam rising. He sees the steam
Almost
rising.
got this soft and fire on your hands right now.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Embrick, he does this hand gesture at you, which you don't really see or understand what it is, but he aims it at you as if you would. So this is what it looks like.
Okay.
It's kind of hands cuffed.
Okay.
So, from what you can tell, just being, in the moment, you can tell that maybe that was like a gesture among your people. So,
Right.
so, brother, what can we do for you?
Yeah, I would just like to check out what you're selling, see what kind of things you got for sale.
Well, you look to be a dagger wielder. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've got quite the assortment here. Maybe we could fine tune what you have, sharpen them on the turning wheel.
Yeah.
And Avi chimes in.
Yeah.
Avi says, and if you need, like some plate armor or scale mail or chain links, I'm your guy. But you definitely look to be a customer for Embrick. Embrick,
Right.
as he's showing you around, he's basically telling you about himself. He boasts and brags. I was a descendant from the Efreet of the Kalimshan, and, well, I do have a fiery temper, if I do say so myself. You can tell that he's definitely the extrovert, and Avi, the water genocide, is the introvert. So,
Right.
and well, ever since, the genocide moved in, I definitely have been fueling their under the radar events.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh,
What do you mean by that?
you haven't heard of the genocide?
Can't say that I have.
Well, at that, he kind of shuts off. So he's like, well, it was a pleasure meeting you, Zagoria. I'm afraid me and my hubby must get back to work.
Okay. Well.
Sounds like you said the wrong thing there, pal.
Oops. So you don't have anything to sell right now, you're saying, basically?
Well, I suppose I could provide what you need. What do you need? You look around, there's just mostly anything metal you can think of. Like, he also takes commissions, plenty of daggers, throwing stars, metal, arrows.
But he doesn't seem excited about it at all.
Okay.
He's still curious as to Zagoria, and he probably like pokes and prods at where you're from if you want to share anything.
Where am I from?
Oh my god.
Just a little backstory on genocide. They're from like the primordial realms. When they're born, they basically are born on an elemental plane that is attuned to their nature. So you're from the air elemental plane, and it's almost as if the air itself wanted to become human, and that's how you were born. And you were kind of like spit into this plane in a way. Like you were born amongst your other air genocide, just in like a very centralized location.
Okay.
But you're more or less a wanderer. Like air genocide are very kind of like sporadic, go with the flow.
Hey,
Right. I mean, they're
especially
air.
the water ones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, any sort of pricing or specifics on what you guys carry here?
Well, for a brother such as yourself, I'd give you a decent price. Say if you want new daggers, I could replenish what you have. Maybe sharpen your steel. Let's say for gold, I'll sharpen your blade.
Sure, why not?
Okay. So, let's just say for like the next 24 hours, your blade has like a +1 to damage.
Okay.
And you fork over a gold.
Sounds good.
Yeah, is there anything else you want to do while you're there? Or we can check out what other people are doing.
I guess that's about it.
Okay, cool. So yeah, just from what you understand, genocide is the word of the day for you.
Okay.
Genocide.
Yeah, I have to figure out
Genocide.
what's going on with that.
Side.
Maybe I should have asked the other guy. Oh well.
You're always welcome to come back too. But you hear that Hershey is going to the yawning portal, and you recall that you received a letter from Jallister, and you met Jallister at the yawning portal. Up to you if you want to tag along with Hershey, though.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Next up is Aeodin. So Aeodin, you found a letter in the fire, which nobody else got to read.
Yeah. I think I will. I did want to head to the blacksmith,
Okay.
and yeah, well, let's do that. Let's start there.
All right, so you basically enter as soon as Zagoria is on his way out.
I fist bump Zagoria.
Zagoria definitely fist bumps back. You're supposed to say you do that.
Oh, I was in the camera.
Oh, okay. I didn't. You have to audibly fist bump.
Oh,
It was a
I fist
visual.
bump back.
Oh, it's good. It was good. I didn't see.
I couldn't see it either.
Oh.
Okay, so as you walk in, you notice the fire and water genocide hard at work, resuming where they left off as Zagoria left. They don't really pay you as much attention, simply because they never really encounter other genocide as often.
Yeah,
and you
very
gleam
excited.
that. But as you walk in between, thunks of the hammer, he goes, "Hey, what can I do you for?"
Say hello. I was curious. I have here a bundle of arrows for 17. Is there any way you could make these more special, or possibly more deadly?
More special, eh? And he walks over and he picks them up and he weighs them in his hand and inspects them a bit. Oh, well, these are stone tip arrows. I suppose I could exchange them for some iron tip.
That'd be lovely. How many per arrow? Or how much per arrow?
Per arrow, eh? Probably 10 silver, or 1 silver each. Sorry, 10 silver is a whole gold.
10. So
10,
for
10 of gold.
okay, and then just out of character question: how many can I carry?
Let's say you have a simple quiver. You can carry 20.
20. Okay, so I'll say I could do 20. I know I currently have 17. I don't know if you could just swap the tips out. But I'd be
just the
looking for
tip, eh?
just the tips.
Yeah.
I would just like the tip, please.
For 2 gold, my friend, I'll exchange them for 20 iron-tipped arrows.
Oh, that would be fantastic. And then I kind of like get a little closer and I say, do you happen to know anyone named Godfrey?
Godfrey.
Or have you heard that name before?
Godfrey. That might be the Flame Speaker. Godfrey.
The Flame Speaker. Okay. And who is this
Well, he's...
Flame Speaker?
Me personally, I'm, akin to fire friends and fire folk. Ooh.
I'll do a little like fireball, just a little flicker.
Oh my. He puts his finger on his tongue and he does that sizzle thing that gay men do.
What can I say?
Yeah.
What can I say?
He's like, oh, well, as a friend of the flames myself, I tend to dabble with the light.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're looking for Godfrey, I'm sure you could find him at a Maiden's Tier. Usually where he frequents.
Maiden's Tier. Is this a tavern?
Yes, that's a tavern just down the way.
It's here in the North Ward?
Yeah, it's only a couple blocks. I would say it's maybe a half mile.
Okay. That's not too far. How long would you need for these arrows? I could come back.
You come back tomorrow, unless you're about to go hunting. I suppose I could rush it.
No rush. Not at all. And I'll pay him in advance. I'll give him the 2 gold.
Thank you, friend. I'll see you shortly.
Thank you.
May the flames burn bright.
And also with you.
Perfect.
And so I make a beeline for the Maiden's Tier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so that'll be your next endeavor. So, Gulroc, what would you like to do?
All right, so I got like 2 days for the club and stuff, and before he wants me to apprentice, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll try going to this place for the Emerald Enclave in the Southern Ward called
Okay.
Clemere.
Great. So yeah, you're on the way to Falkalor. Where is it? Falconmere.
Clemere?
So as you're walking that way, you are approached by a cat. Is there anything you want to do with the cat?
I stop, I see the cat, I crouch down, like, hey little fella, and I kind of wiggle a finger in front of its face, just to get it used to me or whatever.
Well,
Or trying to pet it.
Yeah, it starts playing with your finger, and instead of a meow, when it opens its mouth, it acts as an animal messenger. So a spell was cast on it, and it basically came to hunt you, find you, and it's like, Melanor Fellbranch is awaiting you. And then the cat, just walks off.
And then the cat what?
The cat just meanders off, as if it never met you.
That is a weird fucking cat. I carry on my way.
Okay. So you head to Falconmere, which is a compound located 1 block south of the Colat Towers, and it's owned by the Falcon noble families. So that's what you glean. That's why it's called Falconmere, because they are very high and mighty, and they name stuff after themselves. So you approach
Falconmere. What was the guy's name?
Melanor Fellbranch.
Melanor Fellbranch. All right. Okay.
So Melanor is standing outside, awaiting you. Apparently, he got the heads up. So, as soon as the cat was able to talk to you, he knew that you were headed this way, or some such druidic magic.
Okay.
Yeah. So, hello, Gulroc, is it? My name is Melanor Fellbranch.
How do you know my name?
Oh, you're going to be fun to work with. So, please do come in. I will introduce you to the lady of the estate. So as you walk in the door, it's just a lot of vines hanging where they shouldn't be, and lots of potted plants, and hippies smoking doobie.
Okay.
So you walk up. Melanor introduces you to a noblewoman turned demigod, and he announces the chosen of the Miliki.
Miliki.
That's the word, Miliki. Named Jareth Falcon.
Jareth Falcon.
Hello, I'm Jareth. I'm currently the only Falcon who resides here.
Hi, I'm Gulroc. I reside over at the Trollskull Tavern.
Ooh, that dump of a place. Are you going to be fixing it up?
That's the plan, yes. It is quite the dump. We just got we just got the place ourselves.
I
was
see.
too big of a word for Gulroc.
Well, just that strikes you a little odd is her voice is very ghostly in nature, and it kind of echoes throughout the chamber.
Okay.
Everyone is very attentive to her. So it's almost as if anytime she speaks, everyone just kind of stops what they're doing.
Okay.
And she chuckles in interacting with you. She's like, oh, well, if you would like, would you join our Emerald Enclave? Perhaps we could help fund your cleaning up.
Oh, that would be nice. We could definitely use the money. But I would like to know more about this Emerald Enclave. I don't quite fully understand what it is, to be honest.
Well, you see, the Emerald Enclave is an order of druids
as well as nature lovers who want to keep order as well as provide balance for this harsh city landscape. We seek to provide nature for where it must be replenished. Waterdeep itself is very lacking, and our desire is to bring nature back to Waterdeep. Now, what we would have one of your stature do, as most of us are not fighters, is help one of the outlying farms that is being terrorized.
Oh, you need me to go beat up some people that are up to no good?
I'm afraid so. And you appear, at least from what my sources say, to be very well versatized in fighting.
Yes, I don't know what that word means, but I'm very good at the beating up of others.
As you say that, she acknowledges that and starts speaking slower. There are 3 scarecrows terrorizing Undercliff. And Undercliff, she like pulls out a map and she points to it. Farm.
Oh, okay. Farm. And you said scarecrows, right?
Gulroc appreciates her.
Yeah. So from the rest of the conversation, you understand that there are 3 scarecrows that are basically like malfunctioning. They're like robotic scarecrows that were introduced by Waterdeep architects that, tried to, modernize what didn't need it. And it just turned into like a chaotic innovation of sorts.
Okay.
And so the city guard refuses to help, and we can't bring any livestock or produce from the nearby farms into Waterdeep.
So, do you just need me to, destroy the scarecrows so that the farmers can get back to work?
Yes, please. That would be lovely.
Oh, that I can do. Now, is this something I can do out of character? Is this something I can do that, like, before I get back, like this will only take a day to do?
This might be something you would want to bring your friends with. It's basically a 1v3 if you don't. So I would suggest bringing...
I can do that.
If anybody could do it out of us.
Probably.
Yeah.
I would suggest bringing one person.
Okay. Yeah. I'll accept her request, and then I'll go back to the tavern to see if anybody wants to go.
Thank you. And of course, if there's any questions that you may have about living here in Waterdeep or becoming a part of, civilization, she's basically treating you like a Neanderthal, kind of like basically a feral child. She's worried for your safety, especially. Especially because you made her slow down.
I mean, she's not wrong. Yeah, all right.
Okay.
I just asked, could I know more about this funding for the tavern, though?
Well, us druids would be happy to bless and ensure that your plants are nurtured and the wildlife is sustained. Perhaps we can bring some flora and fauna. Our friend Fala says that you all could use a little green thumb here and there.
Yeah, there's pretty much nothing in the tavern at the moment. That'd be lovely.
Certainly. And from what you can tell, there's probably, some monetary reward to be gained too.
Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. I'll head back to the tavern.
All right, great. So that was your turn. Hershey, you and Zagoria are heading to the yawning portal, right?
Yep. I believe so, yeah.
All right, let's check it out. Check it out. So, at the yawning portal, you see 3 strings just strumming away. He never stops. The guy, his fingers are bloody with how much he plays, but he loves doing it, and that's what makes him
Such a accomplished bard. So he waves you over with a flourish, and he's like, "Oh, my friend Hershey, what an honor. What can I do for you?" I don't know why his voice.
You turned into like an old Italian guy.
You don't sound like yourself.
Oh, sorry. It was the cigarettes.
So I go up to Three Strings and I'm Three Strings. I have a question for you.
What?
I don't know. Have you ever heard of the establishment called Trollskull Manor?
Of course I have. Why can't I get this voice out?
Well, then I'll ask you. Do you know that I'm now the owner of said establishment?
What? You're the owner? Oh,
Yes, I am.
Volothap, he told me that he was trying to give it to some schmuck. I didn't know it'd be you, though.
Well, my investment is what I was going to, as you apparently know, will cost quite a bit to get up and running. And I was wondering, do you have any jobs for a person such as myself?
Oh.
Or any leads on such type of thing?
Well, the little birdie told me that the Harpers are looking to give you a promotion. And I hear that you are first in line to be next in line.
Okay. So I'm third in line.
Listen, I got work for you. There was a quest, so to speak, that was passed on to me that I could give to anyone I thought eligible. And you, sir, are one eligible bachelor. Now, one of the drays working in the city is pulled by a talking horse named Maxine, but we kind of lost the talking horse. It's very awkward to ask, but could you find a talking horse for us?
That depends how much pay for finding said horse.
Well, the thing is, this horse is very valuable, and we are willing to pay 10 gold just to make sure she's safe.
And then how much to have her come back?
Well, that's part of the deal, is you kind of like at least escort her back to us, or at least back to one of our establishments, and I'll mark them on your map so you know where to go. Besides, you're a harper now. We trust you.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Yeah, if I see and find this horse, I will. I'll bring it back. Obviously there's not a lot of talking horses here in Waterdeep.
Not at all. She is by far the most intelligent horse you'll ever meet. Her name's Maxine. Maxine.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. I'll be looking out for that. And also, I got this message from the Harpers, and I show them the letter I got.
Ooh, you're Mert's boy, aren't you? Listen, Mert, he tends to find someone or something that, is his current attraction. So, let's just say that if you do the right things for him, you're going to have a lot of work with Mert.
Okay.
So, okay. Yeah, uh-huh. I don't know how else to phrase it, but just...
It's... Okay.
You're going to be taking up the butt.
Okay.
Listen, we hoppers, we gotta stick together, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, Harpers.
Okay. Let me say that what exactly... what do I need to wear? Where would I go to get what I need to wear?
Oh, you're looking for some chic clothes. I gotcha. Well, we got some stuff backstage, I suppose.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, we're buddies, right? We're buddies, we're pals, we're friends.
Well, yeah, we are.
How about you let me pluck that pickle of yours for a night, and I'll lend you my attire. Whoa, not that kind of
instrument, right?
You want to use my loot?
Talk about the loot. Yeah, I seen that green bad boy.
Well, this is, this is very, very special to me.
And it's special to me too. Just let me try it out.
Passed down through the generations. Sadly, only one of the bloodline can play the.
Really? Let me see. Can I try?
No, it's you wouldn't want to touch it.
I do want to touch it. That's the whole point.
It's not meant for others other than myself.
I could smell it from here. It really does smell like a pickle.
The brine, yes, the brine. It's.
Can I just play one, just a little diddly? I don't even have to borrow it.
That's all you're gonna do, correct?
Just a little diddly, yeah.
Okay. I'll let Three Strings play my guitar for.
Wow.
So he basically like snatches it out of your hands, and he does this maneuver where one of the strings just kind of like comes off, and you catch it. Well, he's known as Three Strings for a reason.
That would happen.
He's like, I'll put it back when I'm done. I'm sorry.
I didn't say you could modify my look.
You didn't say I couldn't.
That's true. You got me there.
So he's gonna do
It's implied.
a performance check, not a perception check. Oh, he plays the worst iteration of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star that you've ever heard.
Ugh.
And the whole crowd just kind of like puts their hands to their ears as if it was, done with nails on a chalkboard. And he's like, your lute's out of tune, friend.
What? No, I told you. Only the certain few can play it. Watch this.
Oh, okay.
Please crit fail. Please crit fail.
Well, Hershey strums up an exotic tune, his like palm hitting against the lute bass, creating a nice little bass drum beat. Zagoria does a little tap dance, just cuz, and people throw a couple silver at you. So say you make like five silver.
There we go.
Hey.
Luskin.
So Three Strings, he basically went to the back to get the formal stuff out of embarrassment. He didn't really stick around as people cheered you on, just to, admit defeat in his own way. And he comes back out and he has 2 formal suits. So you would only be able to bring 2 people at this point, yourself included.
Okay, so this is tickets, not ticket.
You were given tickets. These are like nice tuxedo suits, or at least like fake tuxedo suits.
Okay, so I could bring at least one other person with me.
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know. Hey, Zagoria.
What's up?
So,
Ever been to the opera?
No, I am not.
All right, well, slap this baby on and call her Sally. Let's get out of here.
Well, wait. Before we do that,
wait.
I need to speak to the man I came to talk to.
Well, okay.
Give me right here in this bar.
I'm focused on my story here, and going to the opera is next on the agenda, my comrade. Let's go.
Well,
Let's go.
so Hershey
Let's
sits.
see what he has to say.
Yeah, Hershey sits down with Three Strings as Zagoria walks on over to Jallister, who's at the bar down here. So Jallister waves you down. Hey, glad you got my message. How are you, friend?
I'm doing good. Doing good. How about you, sir?
Let's cut the bullshit. Listen, the Lord's Alliance is looking for friends on the inside, okay? Now, you, I know, are on the inside. Correct me if I'm wrong. You've seen things that most people haven't. Am I wrong?
You could be right.
Exactly what I wanted to hear. Listen, there's a gang war around the city, under the city. And throughout the city, there's a gang war, okay? We have offered protection to the Dung Sweepers Guild. They've been harassed lately. And you've been assigned to protect a group of them should you feel so inclined.
Now, they're on Mule Skull Tavern on Ship Street in the Dock Ward. You guard them for a couple days. If you do so, I'll make sure you got a city pass. You catch my drift.
Okay.
We just need someone. The city pass is like a get out of jail free card, okay?
So it only lasts once, is what you're saying.
For the most part.
Okay.
The more questions you ask, the more impatient I get.
All right.
All you need to do is stick to the shadows and make sure those daggers are ready to help, not hinder. You feel me?
I do. That sounds doable. Yeah, I can probably do that. Sure.
Okay. You are on official guard duty then. The Lord's Alliance. Not right now, but you know.
Am I supposed to go the right away, or can I go there at the time I'm choosing, or?
Are you free tomorrow? Do you want to just go there now?
Yeah, how about tomorrow?
Okay. Your shift starts tomorrow bright and early. You protect them, let's say 2 days. No, 3 days. Just because, you know, I'm a nice guy.
I believe we agreed on 2.
We never agreed on anything, but I like your spunk, kid. 2 days it is. Listen. Alright, I'll reiterate here. It's the Dung Sweepers Guild. You gotta meet them at Mule Skull Tavern. Mule Skull Tavern. I have a bad... Yeah, okay. I'll mark it on your map. It's on Ship Street in the Dock Ward. It's kind of on the opposite side of town, alright? Ship Street in the Dock Ward. It's at Mule Skull Tavern. You're gonna meet them there, and you just gotta guard them while they work. It's the Dung Sweepers Guild. They get a lot of shit, if you know what I mean.
Hey.
Okay.
It's not gonna be fun work. You're basically gonna be keeping watch. But they've been harassed lately, and we just can't have the gangs interrupting, you know, city work. We gotta maintain a presence.
Now, if there was to say be some sort of a, you know, a threat happening,
we're not paying you medical bills.
How big of a threat am I to expect?
Should you require help, I will mark on your map, you know, a bell to ring. But I don't think you will. You seem like the capable type. You got 2 daggers. I'm sure you can take on 2 people.
Okay.
Listen, I'm gonna get back to my drink here. Bonnie here has been telling me all about her cathartic grandfather.
Sounds riveting. Enjoy.
Okay. So yeah, that's that. So both of you have anywhere you'd like to go next?
Did the invitations for the opera have a specific date and time? I just thought like it was happening tonight.
Well, yeah, we're basically doing this by turn, so basically this is all happening same day. So yeah, we'll say that is tonight. So.
Okay, so we have a little more time.
Yeah, and that also means Zagoria, you're able to attend as well. You also remember, Zagoria, that you were scouted by the Harpers as well. So Hershey had essentially been keeping an eye on you buddy system style, so you were both kind of like Harper blood for a little bit.
Okay.
Great, so we'll just say that's the end of you all's turn. We'll go back to Aeodin.
Cool. So I was going to the Maiden's Tier.
Okay.
See if I could find Godfrey.
Yes. So you make it to the Maiden's Tier without much problem. You just ask around. It's very close to Trollskull Alley. If we're looking at the map, I'll hang it. It's about over here on Lion Street.
Okay.
So Lion Street. You walk in. It's a very shady joint. You can tell that there's a lot of just like shady people doing shady things. Just what you would expect on the outskirts of Waterdeep. And by asking around, you see that
the man you're looking for, Godfrey, he tends to hang out in a little hobble in the corner, and you pass through like some beaded curtains and sit down.
I wanna bring him a drink, actually.
Okay.
Can I go buy a drink first, and then when I come in, I'll set it down next to him. And
Sure.
I'll say, hello.
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 Okay.
Sorry.
So because of just your nature, we'll say that you bought a fire water, as that was
Yeah.
what was offered.
I like that.
So-
Okay, that's way better. I'll walk up and I'll say, fire water.
Great. So yeah, Godfrey, he looks up to you. His face is at once was cloaked in shadow. He looked to be minding his own business. He was playing with a deck of cards by himself. And you saunter over with this small cup of fire water and set it down in front of him as you sit down. And he looks up, and without even his hood dropping, he takes the glass and just shoots it back. It's like, what do you want?
Say, I received a message from you. I'm not sure if I was the person you meant to send it to. And I'll pull the note out and I'll put it on the table.
You're the salamander choice, huh?
What does that mean?
As disciples of Koseth, we look for new recruits. Those who choose to bathe in the flames.
He said, when he says bathe in the flames, I turn stark white, just immediately stark white. And I'm like trying to drink and I'm like, go on. I'm keeping my cool, but inside I'm like, holy shit.
Those that are touched by fire emit a glow, much like the ember. You were seen doing things that we appreciate. You might be worthy of the gift of Koseth. What say you?
I don't know if I can handle any more gifts. I'm not even sure I want the ones I already have. What would you ask of me?
We ask nothing for now, but we do require attention. We do desire interest. Should you choose the path of flame, the Eldritch will assist.
If I did want to contact you again, could I meet you here?
I am always here, son.
Wait.
It was a very not as if he's your dad, but just like
Okay.
child.
Plot twist.
Okay. And I said, all I would ask is some time. We shall speak again in the future.
Look for the signs, child. Should you follow Salamander, see only evil. Should you follow the Phoenix, you may only find good. But the pure flame is one who sees both. Now, should you ask my advice, you'll find me here.
I shall seek it in time. I will return.
Very well.
What was his name again? Sorry.
Godfrey.
Godfrey. Oh yeah, that's right. Godfrey. Okay. And then I will I'll take the note back and pocket it and then finish the rest of my drink and walk through the beads. I'm like shaking.
You hear
Holy shit.
Yeah, you hear as you walk away, him say, Kosuth always watches those he keeps.
I'll stop and like just kind of turn and hear him, but then continue walking, and then I'll exit the bar.
Okay.
Holy shit.
I get asked to find a horse, Aeodin, do all that shit, and then or not Zagoria get asked to be like essentially a thug, and then Aeodin gets beseeched by the lords of the flame.
Go find a talking horse.
I mean, it's a talking horse. I mean, come on, you can't.
I'm fine with it. I like the safety of literally looking for a horse and then going to the opera and having fun.
Yeah, that sounds badass. I'm about to dig into some dark shit.
I mean, I get to fight scarecrows.
Yeah, that's true.
God.
Magic scarecrows.
No,
Quick aside.
technologically malfunctioning scarecrows.
Quick aside, what was the zone next to the starting zone for humans in WoW? The fields.
Oh.
It was next to Goldshire, like to the.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I only placed 4.
That's immediately what I thought of when you're like, these scarecrows are going crazy.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like the
The scavengers or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll look it up later.
Anyway.
So, Gulroc, what would you like to be doing?
So I guess I was heading back to the tavern to see if anybody's there. So it's like, do I meet any of the gang along the way to the tavern?
No one at the moment is in the vicinity. You heard that Hershey and Zagoria headed off to Yawning Portal, and then Aeodin made his way to the east. He didn't really tell anyone where he was going.
All right. Well, I went around for like a few minutes before I get bored. Gulroc's attention span. So they're just like, oh, fuck it, I'll do it myself. And so I go to the herbalist. What's his name again?
Fala.
What, Flora?
Fala.
Fala. I remember him talking about potions, and him being associated with the Emerald Enclave. So I'll go up there and to see him, and before going off, say hello.
Oh, hello, Gulroc.
Oh, hey, Fala.
Fala, yes.
Fala, yes.
That is I am Fala.
Hi, Fala.
Fala.
So, yeah, Emerald Enclave wants me to fight some malfunctioning scarecrows. I was wondering if you could provide me with any sort of healing drinks to maybe
Certainly.
keep me on my feet instead of on the ground.
Gotta stay hydrated. Brent, take some water.
Do you have anything a little bit more powerful than water that could maybe cure any wounds I might...
You have a little bit of gold, maybe, to exchange?
Can't you help out an Emerald Enclave, pal?
Well, you don't really...
Out.
You don't really belong to the Emerald Enclave yet. I can't just give a new recruit a potion.
Or how much is the potions?
They're 50 gold pieces. Tell you what, because you're such a cunning fella and I got a thing for half-orcs, 49.
Wow, that's like... That's like a lot off. All right, let's see. I gotta look at...
That's 2%! That's huge!
You know what? Screw it. I'll buy a potion.
Only one?
I can only afford one.
Okay. Alright, so mark that you have a minor healing potion. It's, I think 1d4 plus 2.
Alright.
I'll just double check. And just because...
You can use the potions mid-battle, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's a bonus action to drink the potion yourself. If you were to administer it to someone else, it's a action.
That's awesome.
Okay, so
Alright,
it's 2d4 plus 2. 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
Yep. So he also gives you a scroll, and the scroll has a hunter's mark on it.
Okay. I hold it up. I hold it up as I can't read.
Yeah.
Is this one?
Oh, in that case, he takes it back. Or they take it back. It was just a note that said, I love you. I mean, good luck.
Aww.
I hope that's what I
Okay.
He's embarrassed now. Or they are embarrassed.
You embarrassed him.
They, them.
They embarrassed them.
Them, yes.
So going now. So
So as you walk out, you notice a half-orc walk in. Do you say anything?
Is it?
I size him up.
Okay.
Does he do anything?
Just doesn't
Act like they're just.
Yeah, he sizes you up too. From what you can
as
tell,
orcs do.
yeah, it's a hunter who just frequents Fala. Just a friend of them. Yeah, friend of them. But he kind of like snorts and gives you like a nod of like half-orc respect.
Okay, yeah, that's what I do too.
Okay.
I do.
You know.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. I'll just keep going.
Okay. So you're likely heading towards the scarecrows, right?
Yes, I want to head that direction. Where is the farm?
So luckily, as luck would have it, Aeodin is in that path. So maybe you guys like reconvene, see if you want to tackle the scarecrows together.
If I bump into him along the way.
I'm just walking down the street. My head is just buried in the ground. I'm not even looking up, and I'm just like spinning my ring on my finger, just kind of like very in my head.
All right. If I see him, I like, yo, Aeodin, wanna go kill shit?
Yes, please. Yes.
Yes, please.
Good.
Yes. Okay, lead the way.
Okay, awesome. All right, so you guys, when it's back to your turn, that's what you'll be doing.
Cool.
Hopefully I can find a map. In the meantime, we have Hershey and Zagoria. What would you guys like to be doing?
I believe Hershey wanted to attend the opera tonight.
Yes,
If that's still available.
I'd like to. I'm gonna roll for perception to see if I see any horses around. I don't see shit.
Okay. So yeah, you head over to the dock ward, the sea ward, where you were told that the horse would be hanging out. You also understand that the horse has information that the Harpers need. So that's probably like the main reason why they want the horse to be found. So
Okay, I thought he was like a mascot that finding like the high school bulldog, you know. Anyways,
Right.
Yeah, that's what we should do. Yeah, there's more than one reason. Okay. Good.
yeah, I guess I didn't really convey that, but
I mean, it's apparently not that important because they're paying me like 5 gold for this. Correct?
yeah, 10 gold if you find the horse.
10
and,
gold.
Yeah, and learn something worthwhile.
Okay.
Great. So you,
Zagoria, do you see any horses around here?
yeah, you can look too, Zagoria.
Yeah, let's do a perception.
Not that many.
Nope.
Yeah.
Do they look? There's definitely animals, right?
Yeah, there's everything except horses. Like, you guys have the worst luck. You're basically
Did I
horsing
end up-
around.
Did I end up seeing somebody with that? Can I see people?
You do see people. Like, you
Okay.
definitely notice that there are people.
I'm gonna go up to one of them and say, "Excuse me, do you see any horses around?"
Horses? Well, at the dock ward, most of them hang out, in Fish Gut Court, where all the bazaars are.
All right. Well, thank you, sir. Sounds like we should head to Fish Gut.
Top of the morning.
Da-da-da-da.
Rat-ta-ta-ta.
I know city lingo.
Yeah.
I'm a city boy.
Rat-a-ta-ta to you do, sir.
Okay, so while you make your way over to Fish Gut Court, I'll ask that you both make a investigation check.
That's a little more in my wheelhouse. Boop. Oh, it's not the name of my game.
Yeah.
I just feel like if there's a talking horse, it'd be kind of hard to miss.
Well, it doesn't
Oh, he's
exactly
not
talk to
talking.
anyone. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't see that he can talk. You can only hear it. And if you don't hear it,
Right.
Mm,
Who doesn't choose to talk? Wouldn't know.
bro.
he could be a discerning horse.
I guess I'm just assuming the horse is so proud that he can talk, he never shuts up.
Well, yeah. When you get him talking, he starts going. It's like Mr. Ed. He won't talk in front of anybody, but he will talk on the telephone. Here you go. But anyway.
So yeah, while you guys are meandering around, a group of 5 thugs intercept you as you take a turn down a wrong alley, and the leader of which announces, "Hey, you're in the wrong part of town, alright? The Thieves Guild has got a word with you. If you want to live, that is." And so, Zagoria knows Thieves Can't. So basically, Thieves Can't, it translates as you pay them and they leave you alone.
Okay.
You needed a language to understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You offer up some gold and we'll leave you be.
How many of them are there?
There's 5.
5.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
And they want gold,
How
not
much
silver.
gold are you looking to gain from this?
How much? How much you got?
Oh.
The worst question you could ask, dude.
I got about 5 gold.
Oh,
Make a deception check.
Oh, fuck.
Oh God, no!
That's a nat 1, dude.
I say,
Come on, let go, man.
I still have like inspiration from like the first game.
can I?
Please.
If I have that, I'll roll again. I don't know.
Do you?
Hershey,
think I
do
used
you have anything to say, Hershey?
Can I use my bardic inspiration on myself right now?
Unfortunately not. You can use it on other people though.
Oh damn. Okay.
And
Oh,
right now is not really a moment you can just inspire yourself.
Yeah. Inspire myself. All right, Hershey, let's do this.
Yeah.
I can do this. I can do this.
I guess I'm gonna say it's just like he has the gold. I don't have any.
Okay, well, they start approaching Zagoria. They're not really looking for much gold. They didn't really expect either of you to have much. So right now would be the best time, Zagoria, to convince them otherwise.
Persuasion, maybe.
Yeah, maybe there's something
Okay.
you could say.
I'll just give him 5 gold and say, "Here, listen. This is all my gold, and this is all my gold."
You're a bloody liar. All right, just hand over 10 gold. You'll get a receipt, and we'll be on our way.
A receipt?
Yeah,
It's just a piece of parchment that says you've been robbed.
Yeah.
it's an officially licensed robbery by the Thieves Guild. Listen, it's
All right.
10 gold per each of you.
What?
You need- yeah,
I totally deceived them. They need to roll
Yeah, that's true.
for something because I got 22.
All right. Well, Zagoria forks over 20 gold.
Oh shit! Right.
You both get a piece of paper that says Thieves Gold. It's
Oh.
like Thieves Can't. It just says Thieves Gold on it.
Well, that sucks for you, Zagoria.
When I get over 50, I'm coming back there. I'm fucking killing those guys.
Well, Zagoria, the bright side is if we find this horse, we get to split 10 gold.
I thought that was your 10 gold.
I mean, I thought since you were helping me and you have better perception of things, I was just hoping that you might find the horse for me, and I will
Okay.
The middleman of sorts. That
And-
will
Yeah, I mean, at
buy
that
you with
thought,
2.5 gold.
Zagoria, you recall in earlier times how you had to pickpocket just to stay alive at one point.
Okay.
So that's always an option, no matter where you are, just because of your career of choice.
Good to have a reminder of that. Yeah.
I'd say look for some fat pockets.
So as the robbery finishes, everybody is on their way. One of the bandits, wrote on pieces of cut parchment and handed it to you and strode off. You notice a horse walking down the street, and it's saying, instead of like neighing, it just says neigh, neigh, neigh.
Should I roll for insight to see if I can tell if the horse if I can tell it?
Yeah, go ahead.
That looks like a regular horse.
Yeah, you basically are very certain that is not the horse. You have heard horses whinny before. That's exactly a normal horse.
Suspicious of this horse.
The
This is
normal
like-
horse.
Do you think that horse could be at Zagoria?
It does seem very suspicious. I do also want to check. What
I
should
don't see
I?
anything suspicious
Okay.
about it, but I was just
Hey.
wondering if you do.
Feed me.
It definitely
neigh,
seems a bit off.
neigh,
Something's wrong with it.
neigh, neigh.
How would I go about checking this horse?
Well, I'm sure we should just ask him if he's the horse.
That's an option.
Neigh,
Hey, horse!
neigh,
Maxine, is that?
neigh. Stranger danger.
Okay, that horse clearly said
Wait,
something. I even
Wait,
know
that
that.
horse actually said that, or is that?
Neigh. What do you want to ask the horse? You're talking to a horse right now. Everybody's kind of like looking at you
Hey,
strangely as you walk by. As
Hey,
they walk
horse,
by.
do you know the Harpers?
Hey.
That's,
Make a persuasion check.
Both of us, or?
Only
I
because
didn't-
Hershey's asking. Yeah. Persuasion
Okay.
check. How are you rolling so bad?
I don't
Hey.
know.
Nay, 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 nay. Nay, nay.
Do you think this horse could be the horse we're looking for, Zagoria?
I do.
Do we see anyone
Very.
holding on to the horse or taking care of the horse in any way?
No, the horse is kind of on its own. It's just like walking along, just trotting.
Zagoria, do you have any rope?
I do. Unless I used it that time.
How good are you at lassoing?
Never tried it before. But there's a first time for everything.
Okay, let's go for it. I want you to lasso that puppy over there.
Okay. I'm gonna form my rope into a lasso. Try to lasso the sucker.
Okay. It's gonna attempt to be unlassoed, so go ahead and do a definitely dexterity check. So in your character sheet, click dexterity.
Nice.
There you go.
Nay! So as it like kicks around, it's not a very agile horse. It's probably seen better years, but it was unable to get away from you. Please, just let me go.
I knew you were a talking horse. Not really. I was very almost sure of it. Why are you trying to get away? Everyone's looking for you.
I don't
you
want to
don't
go
have to
back to
be-
work.
Well,
Oh, he's a lazy horse.
what do they make you do?
I was giving rides to bodyguards,
What, a talking horse giving rides to bodyguards?
right? I have so much to live for.
So much more to give. Really?
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many non-talking horses. I feel like it's a waste to use a talking horse for just general transportation.
My family shunned me.
Oh. I know how you feel.
I want the whole backstory on this horse.
My family shunned me too, horse.
Where's the hand up?
Oh,
I don't want to
really?
call you horse. What's your name?
I'm Maxine.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Max.
Nay.
Well, Maxine, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was hired to capture you and bring you back to the Harpers. But is that really what you want me to do?
I mean, I guess. I don't really have much else to do, to be honest. I just chauffeur people.
Oh, well,
What else could a horse do? What else could a talking horse do?
Talk.
well, I heard that you can transfer information.
Well, they're clearly with the Harpers, right?
Yeah.
I definitely believe you at this point.
Everything.
Now that I'm subdued, I can't get away. Okay, well, you tell the Hoppers this, and I'll find my way home, alright? The Xanathar Guild hideouts are definitely channeling and chunneling and whatevering the spies. And I had 2 recent passengers come through one of their hideouts. One of them was that Yagra chick.
Okay.
The other one was a sun elf.
A sun elf. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, good and son.
That was about 2 days ago. I've been on vacation for 2 days.
Oh, well, where'd you go?
Well, first I went to the stables, but then they wouldn't feed me, and now I've been like picking apples out of, dumpsters.
Doesn't sound like much of a vacation.
I got lost.
Do you know how to get to Trollskull Alley?
That's so far from here, and no, I don't.
Oh, well,
Wait, how do you know it's far if you don't know how to get there?
Because I'm in the docks.
I know, but Maxine, would you like to have a place to stay? Do you want like your own stable?
Dude, if we have a ghost and a talking horse, we are gonna be so rich.
Well, we'll be cool at the very least.
I
I'm just
don't
saying,
know.
As a horse, you don't like transporting people, but how would you feel about maybe bartending?
Can you sing?
Like being a waiter?
Will you pay my rent? Will you,
Yeah, we'll give you a place to stay
Oh,
and food. We'll feed and house you.
I mean, I don't know how to get there.
Well, you know what? You're worth a special fucking trip, my friend. I will take you right there. How does that feel?
Is it like a vacation stable? So I can
It's
come see
not.
you
It's
guys?
more like a lifestyle, really.
Oh,
It's
Am I-
better than a vacation.
will I have my own bedroom? Do I get to move in?
We will work something out for you. That's for fucking sure.
So I can stay inside. I don't want to live outdoors.
Yeah, you can be inside. You'll work inside. You'll live inside.
Can I drink ale?
Yeah, we'll get you some ale.
Oh.
I mean, like obviously only as much as I mean, you're a horse, so maybe a little more than the usual amount of ale, but a reasonable amount of ale. Yeah, we can. I think that can be doable.
The Hopper said I had a tumor.
Well,
We won't have a talking horse for very long, I guess.
right, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, Maxine. I'm not a miracle worker. I don't know
We
why
can do a lot of
you're
surgery,
saying
right?
that in turn for you working for me, you will have me cure cancer.
I have cancer?
Follow me, Maxine. Follow me.
I mean, I don't really have a choice. You roped me.
I'm trying to give you a choice. I would hope you'd do this willingly, but
You're the one horsing around. Nay.
Nice.
okay. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna go back here, but I want to make this a quick trip. I don't want to make this a regular thing, but for this one time, can you give me a ride back to Trollskull Alley?
Okay.
Okay, cool. Zagoria, jump on. We're gonna make a quick trip back to Trollskull.
Okay. Following your map, you're able to navigate safely back to Trollskull with the talking horse,
There we go.
who stops once in a while just to find something to eat and drink. It hasn't really had like a proper meal. It's been wandering around the city.
Mhm. Hopefully, she likes vinegar.
We don't really have much in our place at the moment.
So a horse, it should
Yeah,
be
of course.
quite extravagant.
Okay, so yeah, that's the adventures of Hershey and Zagoria. Let's go check out.
Are we gonna miss the opera?
God.
No, you'll be able to make it to the opera.
Going back.
Okay. Because we are traveling a lot.
We have a talking.
We
horse.
rode there on a
Like 10
horse, though. We didn't
days.
walk.
Like,
True. It's a good
We'd be a
point.
little faster on the horse. On
Yeah.
the boat.
All right, so you guys make your way to the marching grounds, where the farm is.
Ooh, close enough.
Yeah, big map. A map.
Yeah, that is
Boy.
real close.
Hello.
I like the detail on there. That's nice.
Yeah,
That is nice.
I do like it. It's a little too close to. Oh, there we go. That works.
Which farm is this?
This
Just a farm. Doesn't matter.
I have the name of it.
Farms sometimes have multiple buildings.
called the farm.
It's
farm.
It's
Yeah.
a general area around multiple buildings.
It's the Undercliff Farm. So, as you can tell, as you find it just on the outskirts of the city, it is hidden in a nice little cliff. So, just past the cliff, you see like a bunch of houses and huts. You see a little bit of destruction and a lot of smoke from the corn maze.
Oh
So,
boy.
Uh,
Oh.
So you'll have to each roll a perception check just to see if you can find the scarecrows.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Perception check.
A little bit
12.
more perceptive than me.
12 and 5.
Got a 12.
I got a 5.
Yeah, just from your keen elven eyesight, you definitely can see one of which is just like howling like some kind of wolf on top of a building.
Really?
Yeah, it's basically malfunctioning. Very, very much so.
I go. Wait, so when you say scarecrow, like it's full of hay and dry things?
It's like a metal version. It's like a the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz,
I see.
but like
Okay.
psychotic.
Okay, cool. I'll take a shot at it, I guess. It's been terrorizing this place, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
from what you understand, or from
yeah.
what Gulroc told you.
Oh fuck! I left all my arrows at the blacksmith.
That's true.
I don't have any arrows. Fuck. All right, I'll fire a bolt at them. I'll just make a nice one and fling it at it. Gadoosh! Dicks!
That one didn't show up for me. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that's a 6.
Okay, so you don't hit it. Your fire arrow whooshes by. It kind of like reaches up to grab it, like some kind of firework.
It's like, damn, I wish I had some arrows.
Yeah, you were able to fire it from so far away. It didn't really acknowledge your presence. So.
Oh, that's tight.
Where is it? I just saw you shoot a bolt. Did you see the scarecrows? Where are they? I
Yeah.
can't see anything.
How high is the roof?
The roof is like 10 feet up.
10 feet? Alright. I'll just be like, hey buddy, I'm gonna try to knock this down for you next time.
Okay.
I got this. I'm gonna take out a hand axe and check.
Oh, nice.
You're still a little too far though.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, so we'll say you spend this round running up to him.
Okay.
So now you're in range, but I'm guessing Aeodin's going to be making his way towards him too.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, all right, go ahead and make another shot.
All right. Me or Aeodin?
Aeodin.
Oh, me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'm trying. Let me see. I wonder if I have a better chance with my hand axe because of that.
Hey,
Bonus.
did you just roll initiation for us?
Yeah, but you guys can roll if you don't want these rolls.
Did you add plus
fine.
2 for it?
Yeah, I did it automatically.
Oh, okay. I'll take it.
I'm cool with that. I'll follow suit. I'll take a hand axe because I have a better chance to hit him. That's
Okay.
a good idea. And I'll pull out mine.
And you frisbee it at him?
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. It like spins horizontally.
Okay, so you schling it at the howling scarecrow and it hits. Go ahead and do some damage.
5.
5 damage. Okay, so you kind of like cleave one of its arms off, and it is not ecstatic about that. So it reaches down to pick it up, and it just like spends its action trying to put it back on. It is not very, I don't know, thoughtful, but it does turn towards you and starts to shimmy over to the edge of the roof.
He dumb.
He's gonna improvised weapon throw his arm at you. So
I love it.
I'll just say it's a dex. And it misses. It kind of just like flops right in the ground in front of you.
Is it still moving?
The arm itself is kind of like sparking out of the joints.
Interesting. Okay.
Both of you make a perception check real quick.
Ooh, okay.
Hey, that was better than before.
Ooh, 7. Bad.
So Gulroc does notice another scarecrow. This one's, I guess, a little bit bigger. It's kind of like coming over here, or at least it was behind the shed. And it notices the action, so it's coming your way.
All right.
Oh.
Is there a turn order, or do I get?
Yeah, Gulroc, you're up. You're up.
All right. I turn to Aeodin. He's like, "Can you handle the one up on the roof? Because there's an up over here. I'm gonna go for."
And then I'm surprised by it. I go, yes, you take care of him. I've got this guy. I'll take the one man.
I rage, and is this thing close enough that I can run up to it and just go at it with my great axe?
Yeah, I'll say it's 30 feet away.
All right. So I rage and I charge at him and swing.
Okay. Go ahead and swing.
Hey.
Yes.
19 to hit. Go ahead and roll for damage. Because you have your great axe. Yep. That's 6. Cool. So yeah, you sink your great axe into its torso and sparks fly, but it doesn't really seem phased. It's kind of like ready for a little bit more action. These scarecrows have found entertainment in the fields of this farm.
Oh, I also don't think it added my rage damage to get +2 with rage, I think.
It says 1d12 plus 4 strength equals 2. So yeah, I wonder if there's a way to tell it you're raging. But okay, we'll add another 2. Cool, so that's your turn. The scarecrow that you just attacked is going to slap you across the face.
What is it?
It's gonna do a multi-attack, 2 claw attacks.
Okay. Damn, my armor class is 15.
But you are raging, so that's -3. So
Okay.
3 slashing, and then the other one doesn't quite find purchase. And it's just gonna like roar at you in the same way you did at it. It's just gonna like mimic you, kind of like a broken record. All right, so Aeodin.
Angry.
Yeah. So that thing is still up on the roof, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll take my second hand axe and give that one a toss as well.
Okay.
It's a roof on top.
Whoa, what was that? One moment.
Sure.
Throwing. Wow,
15. Cool. Yeah, that definitely hits. So you only had 2 hand axes, right? So
yeah, so I have no more.
Yeah, both of these are now up on top of the roof.
Cool. 4.
4 damage. Cool. All right. And anything else you want to do with your turn?
I guess it's still standing.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll try to find a way to get up on the roof. If there's like some crates or like maybe like the chimney is, the cobblestones are thick enough.
Sure.
Any way to like climb it.
Yeah, as you start making your way over, like the scarecrow itself, as crazy as it seems, is like reaching its hand down, try to like get your hand in its and maybe like pull you up. Do you take it?
Really?
Yeah, do you take it?
Yeah.
Okay. So that means the scarecrow is going to try and grapple you with its
I
action.
want to say thank you. Wait.
Yeah.
You meant he was like trying to pull me up onto the roof?
Yeah, he's going to pull you up and grapple you.
Oh, fine, whatever. I will destroy this thing.
14.
Cool.
You make a strength check as well. We'll say it's like
Okay.
a strength off.
no.
Okay. Oh boy, just straight up strength.
Yeah, straight up strength. Okay, so you make it up on top of the roof, but this scarecrow has got one arm around you, kind of like in this weird, intimate moment between man and robot. This is like an AI romance novel waiting to happen.
And a machine.
Yeah. And it-
I was like, it smells. I'm like, thanks for getting me up on the roof, but like this is a little too much. I don't know you that well.
It like hisses in your ear. It's like like
No.
oil and sparks fly out of its mouth. Okay, so that's gonna be the end of that round.
All right.
So Gulroc, what are you doing?
Just gonna swing again. I'm gonna do. I think it's savage attacks where I get advantage. No, it's reckless attack where I get advantage on my roll. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna attack it recklessly. All right, 17. Was that it?
Yeah, 17 hits. How much damage you doing? 8
10
damage.
It looks like.
Oh, 10 damage. Okay, well with
It's
that,
that rage bonus.
yeah, where do you hit it? Just curious.
I'm just gonna take my axe and just bring it straight down.
Okay,
Right.
so yeah, you basically cleave it straight in half. It's kind of like a autopsy moment where you can see the insides of a very intricate piece of work.
I like do a victory cry there.
It tries to mimic you again, just in like its last moment as it's being split in two. So it feels like a hollow victory. Okay, so that scarecrow's down for the count. It was his turn next. So Aeodin, what would you like to do?
I guess I will try to ungrapple myself.
Okay.
Is that strength? Or I can roll dex for that, right? If I'm escaping.
Yeah, I think you can.
I would much rather roll dex. 12.
Well,
and versus your
first my strength. Let's find out. Yeah, you break free.
Yeah.
But that does cost you your action. You do see your hand axes that hit lying about.
Yeah. Bonus action. I pick them up.
Okay.
Or one. Is that fair? Just one?
Yeah, they're kind of like in different spots. So yeah, you would definitely pick up one though.
Okay. So then, yeah, I just like kind of like elbow him off, turn around, and then just grab the axe as I'm turning. And then I'm
Okay.
like ready for him again.
Yeah, cool. And you didn't invoke an opportunity attack, so that's good.
Cool.
Okay, so the other scarecrow that you just broke free from, he's gonna look at his options, look around maybe to see like a friend or two. He noticed that Gulroc kind of cleaved the other one in half, but he's gonna slap you with, because you already took off one arm, it's only gonna be one claw attack.
Okay.
17.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's 7 slashing damage. That's gonna swipe you straight across the face. And then it gets a little blood on its fingers, and so it licks it.
These things are weird.
And it kind of like laughs.
What is it?
Yeah, it like laughs maniacally.
Wait, I need to make a saving throw.
Sure, yeah.
If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 11 Wisdom saving throw or be frightened. I really hope that doesn't happen.
Okay, try it.
Wisdom saving throw. 18. All right.
All right. Yeah, you are not frightened of this insane contraption.
Just disgusted.
Yeah, each of you need to make a perception check, though.
Oh shit.
Wait, each of us?
Yeah, both of you.
20, not
20.
natural.
6.
So Aeodin, while you were being slashed, you see another scarecrow running up, about to tackle Gulroc.
Oh shit. I can't yell out to him, can I?
You can.
I will be like, behind you!
I'm just like, and I'll look behind me. That's my grunting of raging.
He's so mad.
Okay.
I'm enraged.
Yeah,
So
this.
Am I able to notice him before he tackles me?
Yeah. If anything, he would have had advantage, just
Okay.
because he would have been flanking you. But now you're facing him. So
Okay.
you'll do 2 claw attacks at you.
All right. I think because I did relentless attacks, they get advantage.
Oh, okay. So it's 12, which misses. 18, which hits. That was the first attack. We have 12, which misses. And 4, which and that's a critical fail too. So the first attack,
Damage.
yeah, first attack is just gonna be 3 damage, and the second attack, he basically reaches at you, and you're able to bring up your great axe just to like catch his fingers, but the fingers kind of like get cut off in the moment. So you've kind of like disfingered him mid attack. Cool. So that was his round.
Can't remember. Do I have to do the whole rolling wisdom thing too?
Yeah, but you're raging. Does that mean you can't be frightened?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to like read up on. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to like do a quick little skim of the ability. I don't see anything about it, so yeah, I don't see anything about it.
Okay.
What's it? Wisdom, right?
Yeah, so do a wisdom save.
All right.
17. Yeah, you are not scared of this metal man.
Puny metal man.
So,
Right.
roaring in defiance, it's your turn.
I'm gonna turn around and like swing back at it again, relentlessly.
Okay.
Okay, I think that definitely hits. All right.
All right.
Oh, so close.
So close that time.
Mhm.
11 damage. Man, I'm
Nice.
going high.
Yeah, this guy is looking really weak. He's already caught off guard by the counterattacks. So well done there. Next up is Aeodin.
All right.
Unless- yeah.
Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if my action surge is I think it's a bonus action.
Yeah, so you would attack, action surge, attack again.
Future. Actually, it doesn't cost a bonus action to do an action surge. It just says you push yourself beyond your normal limits, and
Okay.
you can take 1 more action. Okay, sweet. So I will pull out my like long sword and just kind of like do this like spinning attack, and then try to like swing at him.
Mm-hmm.
So that I would be like hitting him towards the edge of the roof.
Okay, so try to like push him off.
Yeah, potentially. If I hit him, I guess.
Okay, cool.
Two-handed.
Go for it. 17. Yeah, that hits.
Oh yeah, baby.
And with damage.
Oh yeah, baby.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, you cut it straight in half at the waist-side. Its 2 halves, top and bottom, fall limp to the floor of the
like-
road.
That's what you deserve, you creepy metal prick. And then I want to action surge,
Uh-huh.
and then turn around, and then just throw a firebolt at the other guy by Gulroc.
Go for it.
Oh yeah.
Pew, pew, pew.
16.
Yeah, that hits.
3.
3 damage.
Okay, so yeah, it's hay parts catch fire. So it is now a flaming metal contraption, which is quite scary, actually. It's laughing.
Hey, thanks for the help.
It
And
looks
then,
at itself and laughs.
And then for my movement, I'll just try to like carefully climb down the chimney or whatever, just to get back down off the roof.
Go for it. Cool.
Sweet.
All right, so next up is going to be Scarecrow number 3. So he's going to, bursting into flames, try and intimidate Gulroc. He has this ability called Terrifying Glare. So you must make a DC 11 Wisdom, or be frightened.
Okay.
And it's like a paralyzing type of frighten.
Oh, snap.
Wait, what did my... Oh. Yeah, wisdom, okay.
Okay, well you succeed.
That's 17 twice.
Yeah, so it like cackles at you, expecting you to like cower in fear, and you just don't really do anything, so it's cackling starts... It decrescendos into like into a hum. Alright, and so it's gonna just start to maneuver back to its other scarecrow. And that's gonna be its turn.
I don't know.
Is that my turn?
Yep, Gulroc.
Alright. I wind back a big swing, and I relentlessly attack.
Go for it. Oh yeah, that hits.
Oh, nice.
Just for added.
Yeah!
So I get it twice.
Finish it off. Finish it.
Fling,
Actually,
fling.
does the Wind Fury totem get the relentless strikes?
Reckless attack is only your first attack.
Oh yeah, okay, so then it's a 7. I only hit once.
Okay. Yeah, with the gust encouraging the motion, you do kind of like a figure 8, but it was already dead with the first slash, so the wind only found it, not your blade, the second time. So that one's dead as well. So yeah, you guys cleaned up the fields.
Yeah!
One of the farmers like pokes his head out the attic window. You killed those blasted metal boys? Oh God, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh man, that was a pain in the ass. Did the Emerald Enclave send you? We sent for them.
I come out of my rage a little bit. A little tired because of rage, but I was like, yeah, Emerald Enclave said, yeah, us, tier. Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. You're a big scary fella, aren't you? Well, you guys want something to eat? The wife put corn on the cob on the stove.
Hell yeah.
She put corn on the cob?
Yeah,
on the stove?
It's a family recipe. We're quite known for our cobbler.
Wait, so was the corn was removed from the cob, and then she put it back on the cob?
I slap Aeodin on the side and hey, don't be rude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It was
Gurloc's the tactful type.
it was confusing.
No, I'm just hungry.
Yeah. Yeah, the wife.
What's up with these machines? Why are they such dickheads?
Well, we had a guild of inventors come by and sell us these mechanical contraptions, saying they'd work twice as hard as the normal slaves. I mean, labor. And they did for a while, and then they just, as soon as it started raining, the day it started raining, the freaks went crazy.
Well, that's some crackpot inventor who didn't think to waterproof a mechanical thing to help you in the field. Like, if it's going to be in the field, anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I know piss all about inventions. I didn't have to feed them, much like the labor.
Yeah. Well, that
sucks having to feed people for work.
Right? You know what? I shouldn't feed you guys. Oh wait, nobody. Hershey wasn't here. Hershey was.
I have this.
Okay, well, as long as he doesn't have that thought, I don't have to get out my great axe.
You know what? I'm sorry to be rude. I would love some of your corn on the cob.
Yes. The wife, she eats the corn off the cob, and then we just dunk it in more corn. So it's just, we reuse the cob.
I love sustainability.
Oh, me too. That's why the Emerald Enclave and us are in business.
You're using your resources wisely. So could this be us eating with them a short rest?
Yeah, you guys are recovering. Short rest.
All right, I'll roll up a hit die.
Yep, and now we're gonna head over to Hershey and Zagoria, who are going to the opera. Sadly, there's no combat at the opera.
The what?
There's no combat at the opera.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're at
Or is there?
You guys can start a fight at the opera if you want.
Yeah.
Dude, you won't.
all right. We're back at the Trollskull Manor, correct?
Yeah, you brought the horse back to Trollskull Manor. He's like, I don't know how to get home from here.
Oh, this is your home, Maxine.
It's letting out awkward noises of like anxiety.
What's wrong?
I'm more lost than I was before I met you.
You're not lost. You're here. Before you had nowhere to go. Now you have a place to be. So you are less lost now.
Just because I'm a horse doesn't mean I'm stupid.
Oh, I'm not trying to trick you. As far as I am concerned, you have no home, correct? You were wandering amongst the streets before.
That's what a kidnapper would say.
All right.
Kidnapping a talking horse. Okay.
I'm gonna tell I don't have a family.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I do have a tumor, though.
Well, Maxine, welcome home. I'm going to close the door behind me, and we're going to talk later, okay?
So you're just gonna leave it in the tavern of Trollskull Manor?
With the ghost.
What
Yeah,
am
with
I
the ghost.
supposed to do? I'm just like,
Well,
Tie it up on the side of the building.
you
Yeah,
definitely
I'm
don't know how to
gonna-
take care of a horse, so.
I'm
It's
not,
gonna starve to death.
it's not like she's gonna make the tavern dirtier, okay? So
True.
I'll bring it inside, tie it to a post in there, and then we're gonna deal with this later.
Okay. So Maxine.
Bad.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know what else to do. Maxine's just a little too stupid to understand.
Ride that bitch to the opera, dude. That's like rolling up in a Lambo.
Well, she doesn't like to be transported. I don't want to use her. She's an employee.
I've always wanted to be a bartender.
Exactly. Maxine.
Bartender horse. Okay, so you guys make your way to the opera. You're looking nice and sheen in your fake tuxedos.
Fake?
Yeah, yeah. Well, they're like performer tuxedos. They're not.
3 strings?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you make your way up to Lightsinger Theater, which is the one that's marked on your coupons or your opera tickets, and it's a high-end establishment in the Castle Ward. And what the tickets are for is the Fall of Tiamat, an opera sung in Giant. Do either of you speak Giant?
Do giants speak Dwarven?
Let me check my character sheet. No.
That was a nice try.
Well, neither of you understand the play at all, but intermission comes. From what you could tell from the nice, pretty setting, as at Tiamat is an evil dragon that died in this. So you're only halfway through it. But it's an evil dragon queen, and her defeat at the Well of Dragons is what the story is about, as one of the patrons tells you, as you basically are stumped throughout the whole performance. So you find Mert, who is in his private box C, and he is your Harper contact.
Hey, Mert, what do you think about the old dragon thing going on over there, huh?
Oh,
Some heavy stuff.
quite the story. And who are you? I'm afraid I have not made your acquaintance. What are you doing in my private box?
Oh, well, I believe I was invited. My name is Hershey, and I've just come here to enjoy the opera and to make your acquaintance, actually.
Oh, yes, Hershey. Rainier has told me much about you, and Three Strings as well. He has had only nice things to say. So, what can I do for you? Mayhaps you have news for me?
Yes, I just so happen to have spoken to a certain horse.
Maxine?
Yes, the very same. And out of character, I completely forgot what I was supposed to tell him.
Oh, okay. Well, you definitely remember. Maxine told you that she saw some Zentarum associates coming out of a Xanathar guild. And from what you remember in our last couple episodes, is that they are at war with each other. Xanathar being like the Beholders faction. Mm-hmm. The Zentarum are basically the black market faction. And they compete in the black market for business and just wares in general. But yeah, Maxine saw and delivered some Zentarum bodyguards to a Xanathar guild hideout.
Okay, and so I convey this to him.
Okay. Wow, this is quite news indeed, and I suppose Maxine has made it safely back home, correct? She's been missing for quite some time.
Well, that's the thing I need to talk to you about.
What?
Maxine. Yes, Maxine is safe. Maxine is safe and sound.
Huh?
But she has some concerns. I've been speaking with her. And she doesn't very much care for the writing, being a means of transport.
Of course not. She's a horse. Horses want to run free and do horse things, not be subservient.
Horse around.
Yeah, they don't want a horse around. Who said that?
I don't know what you're talking about. And well, Maxine's decided that she doesn't seem particularly fond of wanting to stay with me, but she's at my establishment currently. But she doesn't seem that she wants to do it. She wants to go home, but she doesn't want to do what she's been doing.
Are you telling me that you have my horse?
I'm saying that I'm giving Maxine a place to stay until she's ready to go home.
Well, she has been asking for a vacation for some time. I suppose she can have the weekend off.
All right. Well, we'll take the weekend and see how Maxine feels after that.
Listen, you're not some kind of freak that's attracted to talking horses, are you?
I'm simply someone who has concern for a fellow sentient being.
Are you kink shaming me?
And what about you, Mr. Genocide? What do you have to say with this?
And I use bardic inspiration and pat him on the shoulders to give him a little extra boost for whatever he's going to say.
Okay.
I'm just here in support of my friend here, Hershey.
Certainly. I've heard much about the genocide. They've basically started rioting in the castle ward.
I see. What else can you tell me about the genocide?
What? I feel as if I've said too much now. Listen, stay away from the genocide. They're thugs.
Okay, will do.
We Hoppers are spies. And from what I'm aware, Hershey, you and Zagoria, was it? Both of you are potential candidates for recruitment. Now listen, if you want to become Hoppers, which most people do, you will keep your eyes open and your ears to the floor, so to speak.
Okay. Is there anything in particular we're gonna be listening for while they're on the floor?
Footsteps. Use your earlobes. I don't know.
I don't know what to feel, though.
Listen, Hershey, you got a brain in there. I think you're very capable of doing things right, okay? Just be a hopper and be a friend. Can you do that for me?
I believe so. Yes, I play it off like I completely understand.
Okay, well, if you would like to have more work, maybe some more spying, maybe we can incentivize as such. He hands both of you a Harper pin I have a little handout.
That's
Handouts.
cool.
Hopefully nobody else gets to see it because it's secret, super special secret.
I don't want to see
I
it.
see it. I don't.
Ooh, okay.
So it's a crescent moon with a harp.
No one else is supposed to see it.
Ah,
No.
ah.
Now I know. It's information that I know.
Wait, is Liv here? I think I just heard him.
Woo. Now look, if you would like some more Hopper inquiries, please do visit me at my manor. My manor is in Castle Ward because I am a castle warden.
Makes sense to me.
Yes.
The name checked out.
Now please do enjoy the rest of the show. I had no idea there were other giant speakers.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been a great show.
I wouldn't tell him.
Loved it.
Oh, did you like the pot? In the first half?
Of course.
Yeah, what's the synopsis?
Well, of course,
I prefer to leave it up to interpretation. You know, it's an own individual's interpretation.
Oh, yes. A true enjoyer of the arts, you are.
I am as well.
Well, you all should definitely attend the Sea Maidens Fair this summer.
Well,
Zardoz Zord is always puts on a great show.
What kind of show does he?
Well, of all kinds. It's very exotic in nature. Oh, that belly dancer Nulla. Oh, she gets my rumpelies tumbling. his eyes like glaze over for a bit.
Oh, maybe we will have to check that out.
Well, should you inquire of me, please do visit me at my manor.
and I'll
Otherwise-
let you know what I.
What?
I said I'll let you know what I hear.
What? Oh, yes, ears to the floor. That's
Literally,
right.
we were just talking in code about what I'm about to do.
Listen. Okay, you're right. I understand. Now, should you just have small inquirers, please do attend Three Strings. He was the one that recommended you in the first place, and I believe he is the right man for the job.
So that'll be my agent that I'll go to about this stuff.
Agent, middleman, whatever you want to call it.
It's more fun if we
Yeah.
say it.
Yeah.
It's
Do you want like a number assigned to you?
I'm just saying, I have my
Agent?
friend, he's Aeodin, and he has this secret thing going on that I don't know about, but it's a lot cooler than finding a horse. And so I would rather if we said I'm meeting an agent than my friend Three Strings that I've known for a long time.
Okay. Yeah. Agent 003. Okay. Gotcha.
That's what I would like. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Now,
Well,
if we needed to find you at your manor,
yes.
do we just talk to Three Strings?
Well, no, I guess. If you want, like, someone to take you to my manor, just bring Maxine there. She knows exactly where it is.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
I would love to see my horse again. And he, like, kind of gives you a winky eye.
I hope she wants to see you too.
No funny business. Okay, I'm going to enjoy the show now. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And his servants
Goodbye.
kind of like usher you out. The rest of the show, you have no idea what happens, but it looks pretty. And dragons, or Dragonborn, comes up on stage and like fake dies.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but it feels like that was.
Okay, well, you guys make your way back to Trollskull Manor, and that's where we're going to be wrapping things up tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a long one this time.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's
My voice is starting to hurt from doing all the Gulroc voices.
Yeah, don't strain yourself. I know that's something I'm working on too.
So are the days that like we're doing like the menial jobs and stuff, like are those just gonna pass off screen?
Yeah, you guys each send me like a list of stuff that you want to do. Say like, buy more arrows, pick up poisons and such. So yeah, I'll say the horse right now is like behind the bar, and as soon as you guys walk in, Maxine goes, "Hey, welcome to my bar. What can I get you?
What's the talking horse doing here?
Yeah, we're like, what the hell?
Shh, it's okay. This is Maxine. She is the hired help. She's going to be helping us out for a little bit.
Okay.
Do not tell anybody that we have a talking horse here because
Why wouldn't I tell everyone we have a talking horse?
it's a talking horse.
I'm not a talking horse. I'm a bartender.
That's exactly right, Maxine. We don't want very many people to know that Maxine is here.
Okay.
Ooh.
We're also not open for business, so it doesn't really.
Yeah, it
Help
doesn't
us.
matter. So just let Maxine serve you spoiled vinegar and give her some.
Is it like
Now the vinegar itself is spoiled.
is it like when your little cousin at Thanksgiving is like, here, have some tea, and you're like, delicious.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, she pours glasses full of dust and like from the ale casket.
Oh, it's good. Yeah.
Maxine,
Really? Let me try. And she tries it and spits it back out.
Maxine.
It's human food. I don't understand.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I'm pleased to have you here. Have you met the ghost?
Oh, yes, Liv. He told me all about you all.
Wait, you can hear him? He won't talk to us.
He just kind of started monologuing before I said anything.
He wouldn't say a word. I'm offended.
I have an eye for Maxine. Is perfect for this job.
Well, he's a little shy, but I'm sure he'll warm up to you. He seemed like he was enjoying your company.
I'm glad. I wish he
well.
would like us. Yes, I
Wish
want
we
him
could
to
join
like
his company.
So I couldn't fit in the bathroom. Do I just take a shit on the floor?
us.
You can do that outside.
Yes, preferably outside.
Well, Maxine's a lady. Okay, so we can't have her just shitting outside like everybody.
In the
Yeah.
chimney?
But you can't shit inside.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to shit on the floor.
No. Okay, Maxine's shit is like dry and clumpy. Yours is wet and loose. We all know that.
Ew.
Gulroc doesn't have the healthiest of diets.
Well, Maxine clip clops outside.
Thank you.
Alright, so
Quick question: do I feel anything else from the fireplace?
no, the fireplace
No,
has been very uneventful.
Okay.
Maxine, you can poop in the fireplace.
Yeah, that's fine. We have to clean the chimney out.
Burning
anyway.
shit smell. Woo!
No, don't light it. Just use it as like a little storage area.
Once it dries out long enough, they will light just like little charcoals.
It's gonna smell like
Yeah,
shit.
it smells like shit.
Just save all the manure for the garden you start.
Okay, that's cool.
There you go.
We'll
that
make
works.
kind of like receptacle of sorts.
Make it into compost.
Yeah, we're ecologically friendly.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we did spend a lot of time at side quests, but I had fun. Hope you guys did too.
That was
Yeah.
awesome. That was so much fun.
I waste gold on a potion though.
Oh, and
20 gold.
I will say you all leveled up. So, level 3.
This is where we get to choose our schools and stuff
This
too.
is the cool. This is level 3. This is the cool stuff.
So, like Bard College, Kris might learn like some totem stuff. David, what did you want to go?
Primal barbarian.
What did I what?
What did you want to go for your rogue style? And James,
I wanna
you
go
want to do
assassin.
Eldritch, right?
Yeah. Eldritch
Assassin. Okay, cool. Well,
Roll hit die, right? Like a D12 for me.
oh yeah, hit dice. You guys do that right now.
Uh,
And you guys are welcome to stay here while we do it, and we'll just talk it through.
A 10.
We'll just level it up.
Oh, am
Yep.
I doing a hit dice?
Yep.
Cool.
And Zagoria, you find this as you go to bed. I got another note for you. Hand out.
Ooh.
Secrets.
Did it pop up?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's for you.
Oh. Am I supposed to share this, or is this just for me?
That's up
I guess
to you.
whatever.
Yeah, I'll try and do more handouts where it's like player specific, and then it's information that you have that whether or not you want to share is up to you.
Okay. For now, I'm just gonna keep that to myself.
Okay.
Maybe in the future, I'll be like, hey guys, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So yeah, do you guys want help with doing the leveling up, or should we just call it here?
I need help.
Yeah, well,
I
why
think
not?
We could do that. We could do that off stream. Like we can figure all that out and come back.
We want to do that off
If anything, we're gonna close off the stream right now. Thank you for watching. Here or then or now. Yeah, it was a good time. And hopefully we'll see you Wednesday instead of Saturday. And it's gonna be a good time. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye bye.